Paris 46.
I'll probably be better if it was together. Chop up 2 points today. Yeah, let's look at that because what I noticed yesterday, I don't know about you, but what I noticed yesterday is that there was a flurry of very pro Kamalafuls. Yeah, that, like,
This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite.
They have no idea. Yeah. What do you think? I have theory. And it's probably like people like you that are watching videos, stuff like that. You probably like some shit too much. I have a theory that all these posters now are putting up flurry of their final polls and hedging their bets. But it's the final flurry bet next week.
Have a lovely day.
Step right in, sir. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think that, like, this idea that there is a four. Yeah, what do you make of, like, when you're me and I'm looking at, okay, morning console has Harris plus 4, but only has an MOE of 1. Like, the other thing is morning console, I think they had her plus 3.
Hello? Huh?
Yeah, I think morning console has always had her plus 3. Which their methodology is probably weighted based on 2020 expected.
Okay, sir. Ready to go.
What do you make of, I don't think if we go back to, like, last year, sorry, they're going on that you guys did that, this should be done soon. Okay. Wait, was that Drudge Report Hitler meme real? I have not seen it. Hold on a second. Trump is Hitler. Somebody, I mean, I don't go to that website anymore. Okay, no, I guess not. Will Trump win too early? Trump's going to declare win very early. That's what he always does. But he probably will win, that's the whole point. Yeah, okay. All eyes on Virginia, because Virginia's on EST. If it comes in and looks like it's going to be even close, then he's won the election. That's a blue wall state. Oh, Virginia. Yeah, she was Virginia.
Hey, are you all right?
What he needs to do, I would advise him to go to the east side of Maricopa in Arizona, shore up support there, fly through Georgia and North Carolina, go to the Rust Belt, and the last couple of days just campaigning in Virginia. Get your own base riled up and overrun them, because that's not worth my state, mostly. Yeah, I'm generally worried about Arizona being fortified, because he kind of needs it. Like, he does, I don't think he needs it, but he wants it. Yeah, I want Arizona because it makes the path to victory for Kamala Harris much more difficult. Makes it impossible already.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota.
All right, good job, sir. Thank you.
Georgia, I think too. Georgia and or Pennsylvania. Yeah, Georgia and or that's five states, and only one of them is, leading with stuff. Yes, there's only, yeah, you're right. There's really only one that, which is, I mean, what do you make of the North Carolina kind of being in the, in the play? Like, you think it's a play? No, I think we'll go.
I need some
Yeah, I kind of felt like the hurricane made it clear. Like, they were gonna.
Anyone coming through here needs a quick pat down, sir. Security pros.
Like, there's been weeks since the hurricane.
It's just standard procedure. We're all friends here.
I don't think you're gonna see a huge hit in turnout. Like anything, I think they'll punish the Biden-Harris administration for lack of response. Yeah, I know that I have to drive 2 miles to your total place because my town no longer exists, but at the same time, yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel like it's going to get people react up. It's not going to get people turn away from voting for Trump. What is going on in this? You mentioned the Hezbollah strike.
How you doing? Sir, this is sir, you are not authorized to be here.
And I don't think it's enough to stop the
Good. That's the way out. Sir, you didn't hear me. You are trespassing. Keep going. Glad I made it clear to you.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
I think the same story. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Yeah, so we have Hezbollah, which is basically in there, in the death rows. Which is what I use, rotate. They're out of leaders. Every time you appoint a leader, they get blown up. Yeah. Okay, what do you think the end game here is for Israel?
You make up your mind. Either go inside or you disagree.
And up until now, both Iran and Israel show some restraint in regards to this. But if they should throw away that restraint, every card is on the table. I'm not exactly sure where it goes, but there could be a regional war like back in the 60s. Yeah, I mean, if you look at how Iran has been involved, it's been primarily two forks. One, funding Hezbollah. Two, seeing president attack, and they know are going to. The second, like, 200 miles. Unless something crazy happens in the next couple of days. Yeah, I mean, I think that Trump going on Rogan should energize his base enough to push forward the finish line. What do you think the net effect of that is? I don't believe that one Joe Rogan are national Trump voters. Joe Rogan also has differences of opinion with Trump, though. Yeah, he does. There will be some undecided voters that are listening, and Trump really knocks it out of the park. I think that it is meaningful. But yeah, it has to be a significant win. It can't be just like, oh, we had a good conversation, shake hands, and then bye-bye. It has to be like there's a couple of mimetic sound clips or something like that they can use for ad purposes. Yeah, there has to be. Yeah, I mean, I think what it does probably is keeps him in the headlines for another week or two. highest early warning turnout in history, which it will be. And then they'll say, oh, we need more time to come. There's going to be delays. Like, why aren't you, you know what I mean? Like, you should have all your poop in a group. 3 weeks before the election. There's like, all you have to do is count the votes. And Maricopa is systemically incapable of doing so. Personally, I think they should be disqualified for taking
Ether's field view. You need it. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
It'll be interesting to see. I don't think this guy would get really flies around too much more. Unless, like you said, Trump absolutely murders it on Joe Rogan. Like he hits the blood. Actually, I don't think him hitting the blood would win the election because there are a lot of rumor counts. I do believe that. I do believe, well, the rumors all smoke weed anyway. They're just secretive about it. They're secretive about it, and they're weirdly upset about it, though. Like, they get weird about it. That's but, like, it's just the blood.
Acting accordingly.
Yeah, that's the problem. If he wanted to knock out the blood, you know, he has to
Warning, dangerous compound. Warning, dangerous compound. Processing. Warning, temperature rising.
Virus destroyed. 2 targets remain.
What triggered that?
Oh no, oh my god. Oh, this has to be a mistake.
Listen up. We have a big problem here. The scientist isn't answering. So I'm officially in charge now. And I don't want anyone telling Mr. Caruso, okay? Not until we know how bad the damage is. Guess what? I expect a full report within the hour. Oh, Jesus, no!
That's almost unprecedented, you know. It might actually be. Here's my go back, go stop, really. Stars that I expect to see under stars that is negative. Against that voice for delivery from manifestation. So you can write her, I'm talking to hey, I think we can work on that too, right? Maybe I can ship her some built on. You know what I'm saying? I have built on, and we'll see. I'll be able to come on and give us some talking Hitler. That's not hyperbole. That's something that you really did 7 minutes ago. Okay, we're going to do that. Something else, take out a military back. We're wearing a t-shirt, we're going better himself. I believe you're wearing it. Yes, I saw that. It was absolutely pathetic. Wait, what? Delta kicked off a soldier for wearing, basically a shirt talking about human suicide and stuff like that. A part about that, don't forget, weed is still federally illegal. They're trying to get the blood on camera. The Democrats retarded the all that. You're probably right. That would be such hypocrisy, though, that they would be crushing themselves. Yeah, but they would do it. Yeah, because they wouldn't have time to file and actually lie about it. You know, Hunter said, probably 100% going to be able to share about Rogan, or even take a legal He did take a legal So you should reiterate that. My statement says, Jeffrey's crimes with 6 getting arrested and 10 imploding. That could be. That's what the script says. Of course, the 4 vertical jumping combo boards are very comfortable. The people we have it. Right, 2 big direct. Seriously. Wherever you are right now, people not really well. Don't get excited. Just jumping there, wait right away. Just wait till they tell me this was. It's interesting. Likely. I think that all of you think that IRL nomads should really talk to another disciplinary member of NASA. They try to see if the jobs anyone puts to be moved by during quarter membership. Yeah, that's right. Logan runs his life, I don't know. I mean, I'll ask her privately, but that's her story itself. I think he just trying to shut down the just shutting all that crap down. Not crap, but he's shutting down all the ancillary stuff. 400, do you guys think it's possible friendship witness to allow the election to take example course? While it comes to Michigan, here's one thing that I keep saying, I don't know why there's still Republicans pushing back against this. If early voting is so massive, if they can't, there's an unstoppable wave of Donald Trump voters every single day for early supposed vote for voting for 2 weeks. They can't do it. They can't. It'll be too big to ring. Like, literally, yeah, you can't. There's no shot. Well, they TV, they're also a little physical parents. Like, I care about what you're going to show. I'm not working on hiring her. What I will say is, this goal is just fantastic. If you want me to continue to add that to the show, here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to go to sporting.com/story, like town. Open a new tab. If you have to navigate for the street for a minute, please do so. For $10 possible, $8.
Entering the Ether Lab requires a key card and a uniform. Luckily, it seems both are within reach.
You get special discounts. 30% off sheet stock, 50% off steel stock, 20% off fiber stock. I should have an ammo discount by the end of the week. I've got several ammo distributors. You get all that, remember. You get access to the private members only Discord. You get access to directly I don't think I have to go. Let me look at. Let me open up the goal thing. I wanted to see if you enjoyed this at all, Spitz. Who authorized you? They will be having the action and that. Who authorized you? Get out of there. Get up here. So like that now, and then you hold the fire on the ground. You know, you're not the same. You want to see the things in order to hold out the same. You're not the same. Why not do yourself? Why not do your first? Before you try to control the world. It's a big deal in the Gaza. All of us are right broken for the death of the children of Gaza. All of us. That is the secret. Get ready to what's happening in Gaza. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy made up by the terrorists. That is the violence. That is the violence. Then we're going to have to deal with the chaos. That is the human like me. So we're all over the place. All the minds of the people on behalf of the Gaza. Nobody did. You just if you're just right. That's just like that. That's just like all the Palestinians. What are they feeling on the face of the Palestinians? You are not Arafat. That's not the thing. This is what you are. So they call you saying against them. Of the democracy and accuse them of being a terrorist. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. You have been supporting Hamas and it's reported against you for extremism.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caruso.
Fighting for the citizens of Gaza, the IDF. That is killing Hamas. That is uprooting Hamas so the citizens of Gaza can have their freedom. After 30 years of slavery. Those are the ones who are required to speak on the problem. Let's see what's in your passport. Yeah, I like have to be the jail. Help you hire the civil group of someone here. So as usual, I take 200 basically members. I still hire somebody on. But every time I do a big goal like 200, it's too demoralizing. People don't join. So I'll say 20 members is today's goal. So I do want to thank a couple of new members right now. First of all, shout out to Chris Watt, Benedict Ian, Kevin CR, Lost Notebook, Rick, The Curve Budget, Mr. Chris Does Stuff, Duke 123 Chris, B666, Jabo, Ifio, Dyrons, JW. So many new members today. Hopefully we can get 20 more. 200 to make a real offer, but I think 200 is too many to try and set it one day. Like I'll never get this. Now that's 200 for 24 hours. Yeah, why not do it? I can do it for 24 hours, keep it 200 hours. What do you think you need to fire those sisters? I don't know. It's not my story to tell. I just want to offer her a job today. And she just give me her number and I will call her after the show and offer her a job. Maybe we can get there. I wonder if do you feel like the energy is what you need to be better? I feel it's all the way down to my palms. I feel I'm going to get 50%. Hey, you guys don't think we see the chat? I read all the chat. Okay, here's the budget.
Well, this is the control panel for the air.
I mean, further enough. The back couple years, you stole my shit, never went live with you after you went live on After the show. I told that story. I was late. There was that bad day with myself. Yeah, somebody's trying to stop me from coaching piano. You check out your talent, only find out the next time the girlfriend's pregnant. Maybe just figure out, I don't know. You know, that chick will join on the she takes out the meeting where it's Megan at, or Adam Kramer joined for a spell. We're just kind of doing his own thing. I can't hire everyone. You know, it takes a lot in investment. But Chief Reynolds is just crazy. That's her splash. I don't know if she's retired. She just said the podcast. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a little bit back. Like what I've chosen, I'm really paying on it. I'm yeah. I think it's a better ending. I'm not reading online at all. I keep thinking like you're looking on the videos. Oh, that way. Okay, let me look at the other thing. The other video. I can see I'm uploading videos, so how do I? Oh, I'm uploading I'll sell for HTV right now. If I can afford it. Maybe I can't even afford it, but she's not get her. So we'll see. What do you think of? So,
Sir, we're trespassing.
This is Carlson White.
Don't move, sir.
It is me. I am racist. Okay.
Hey, you are gonna follow me.
You think that white people have yes. Come in.
Firing! Tango, move to my position!
by their shared struggle. So they don't give a shit about, like, you go to some of those down south bars where they're like, grilling catfish and all this kind of crap. It's a diversity. It's together. Most of the people that I saw have their black. Yeah, so it's like, I got some random, like, you know, obviously elderly black dude who's probably born in 1950 that elbow will stand. And I think wants to, like, this fucking stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this is
I'll find you. Know you. Don't you worry.
Engineer said, his decision, I'm not feeling commercial things here. My son was born. I respect him for his decision, but he should have done it differently instead of publicly. Oh, yeah. I agree with that. We all have a halo guy. Most guys broken this. I mean, you're there. You know, like, hey, I'm not going to shit on him for having an event. I'll tell you an interesting from 40 up question. Yeah, okay. Like, this year, we're going to have something out there. Hey, I don't know. That would take 400. Oh. He goes, oh, no, I didn't read this. U.S. military loses 4 times as many people in suicide combat. Our quote leadership is more corrupt than malicious in Congress. The real enemy is the domestic one. No one ever joined at the same time. Well, I can't disagree with someone who actually served. I'm not going to get through it like that. Here it is.
Some former chief of staff John Kelly at the Fire 4-star channel confirmed that while Donald Trump was president, he said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want...
This is completely bullshit, anonymous story that was nothing providing. But it's pretended real. Yeah. I didn't know what this was. This came out in the Atlantic yesterday from this fucking loser, Kelly, who had people come on and keep walking. I'm thinking of the story correctly. That's what it was. Yeah, like that.
The military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him. He wants a military who will be loyal to him. Even when he doesn't.
It's wild to think about this stuff out. And it's not right. Someone like... Do they think nobody remembers that the guy was...
All objectives complete.
Yeah, why
Now head towards an exit.
He had 4 years to put the gates in camp. Why didn't he do it? I don't understand.
To break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy.
You look like you've done something you shouldn't, all right?
To go after Americans. And let's be clear about who he is. To me, the enemy wants to defend you. Anyone who refuses to defend a me or dare to criticize him will qualify in his mind as the enemy within, like judges, like journalists, like nonpartisan election officials. It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump and Adolf Hitler, the man who is responsible for the death of 6 million Jews.
She's literally using that Jew. Oh my god. I wonder what the recorded is. I mean, is there a recording? I don't even understand it. It's like a... It's like a whole hell I know that it's hard for you. You're starting here. I don't know. Get 70%. That's like the inflation is with. I don't know. Baby bladder sticks. Going to the bathroom. Just not that we want the 60-odd company bear stuff in the radio room. But that's our division. That's going out. Yeah, I mean, the wildest shit is, like, after all this Trump dropped in Polymarket, it doesn't matter. Polymarket doesn't matter. By the way, he's still leading by 20 points. You know what I mean?
Ether Security's in the dark about the incident. Feared the company knew about the virus. Not even a board. Must have been someone at the lab. I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Boss is unhappy. I followed you from Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Iago exposed you. ICA did the heavy lifting. I just pulled some strings.
Yeah, your mind. How do you expect...
I play dirty. That's how you defeat a stronger opponent. You strike from behind. Now give me the key.
You have a family? Trust me, if there's a weakness, Providence will find it.
Take my chances. The key.
Find it. Won't do you much good.
It's funny. Cobb said the same thing. Thank you, messenger.
Don't. I just killed you.
Then we're even.
Right now we have enough members to keep everyone that we have. So now I have to organically to bring on additional staff, but I'm overextending myself. That's actually literally what I'm doing. So I hope that you'll join. But anyway, now you just need an organic garden. I do have one in my house. I do farming. I grow lettuce, basil, peas. I have a lemon tree, an avocado tree. All right, I'm jealous of the avocado tree. Produce 2 avocados in a year. So I don't know. I don't know if what I'm doing is working very good. The tree looks great. It's just not producing a ton of fruit. Try forcing it with Epsom salt. I could try that. Yeah, I have read that. By the way, Beetle Bug.
Good afternoon, 47.
Members, so thank you so much. You mentioned, we're now at 8. You mentioned that there was some stories that you wanted to get to. If people are freaking out about Polymarket, look, it already reset. Look at Trump going up 63.7, he's going back up to 64. Kamala Harris is crashing right back down below 37. So it's going to be 64, 36, like it was. Every time someone puts a big bet, people panic again. It's just the betting market. And correct me if I'm wrong, people that actually understand Polymarket Is it just a stock that you can buy and sell? Or is it when you put your money in, you only win if you win? See, I have no clue. Use discount code for coffee and milk on, save more than I spent for the month. There you go, see. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're a coffee customer, or Biltong, or Sheath, or Ammo, you're gonna get membership to free. Oh, and NBC's gave you a special discount too. We'll get later today. So it's just betting. So you only get to cash out if your guy wins. Some people said that my understanding is a stock. That's what my understanding is too. You buy in at 63 cents, you can sell at 75 cents. That's, yeah, I'm not betting, you know. Yeah, you can sell. Yeah, see, so this isn't like this shouldn't be viewed as like 63% of people think you can win. It's saying that 63% of people are betting money, hoping that'll give you 80 cents to make sell, or that overload as the amount spent, maybe. Right. Weslack, thank you for joining as a member on YouTube. Definitely. Yeah, if you're in the market for a UPC and you're a member, you're going to get a special
You're in.
discount.
Good work, 47.
Now
Now to locate General Zaydan.
I don't think it's related to this Hitler messaging. For example, let me put it this way. Democrats calling Trump, quote-unquote, literal Hitler.
AGI?
Is that going to sway a single Trump vote? Recently, they said he was a combination of Hitler, Stalin, and Mussolini. And you'll remember a couple of years ago, supposedly he slept with Mein Kampf next to his, or the quotes of Hitler next to his dad as though it was spies and stuff. Correct. We pretty much heard it all at this point. It's basically full right. Yeah, their only hope right now is my guess is they're worried about their base. They're worried about their base not being afraid enough. The Pokemon Lord of Polls and vote against Donald Trump. That's what they're really afraid of. I don't think for even 1 second. So it says you can sell your stake early if you want, but once the election is over, the winning bet goes to 1, the losing bet goes to 0.
I just heard something.
Okay, so if you ride it all the way out, you get a big payout, but you can bail at any time. So if you bought it at Trump for 40 cents, you bet 100 grand on it, you can sell it at 65 cents, make a pretty good chunk of cash. Just join Daniel, you can
Hey, whoever you are.
Well, this is all in like crypto world, so I don't know. Yeah, you know that the IRS with enough agents out your trash can looking at you with binoculars, so especially if you go to Trump. Yeah, shout out to Killdozer domestic tourists for joining as members. We're halfway there. We gotta hit today's goal 10 days in a row, and we'll pick up the phone and make her up. Maybe she'll work for less. I don't know. Well, you had a story earlier that you mentioned to me that you wanted to talk about, and I forgot. Well, you're North Korean destruction. Oh yeah, that is. Are they already destructing? I didn't hear that. I did a battalion of the Northeast with Russia, and then we covered consolidating. There was another item. Oh yeah, how is Serbia never being examined like this about Indonesia? Died on Indonesia West Sumatra after years by a shark. There's a swordfish there she was surfing, and this has nothing to do with any Argentine news. But a swordfish jumped out of the way. Sword first, especially, imagine the swordfish, not to get too graphic, but you have a swordfish that is trapped inside your body, flailing around, making that wound much bigger. Yeah, it was wiggling for a moment, I'm sure. Yeah, this would be, I put this up with like, this is probably less like getting struck by lightning. It's like philosophy for Western start. With the stingray. I mean, not really against stingray, but it is hard. Like, if I would have survived it, I don't know how many swordfish gets are there. One, yeah, that's true. There have been very few reports of swordfish attacks on humans and none have resulted in death. So apparently this is, I guess, the first one. And it probably just leaked out of the ocean and accidentally, impacted her. This might be the first example of this. Yeah, I got a dive at this one, remember? Thank you, right? 11 now. Time to go. Yeah, I got it. It's reminding me of something I wanted to tell that drunk sticks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am off the alcohol now, so don't worry. But there was one time I was plastered, this was many, many years ago, and for some odd reason I thought my bedroom door was the toilet. And I started pissing on the not that my wife was not proud of it. Apologizing about that, no shame. Yeah, and then I was like, wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, shit. Yeah, good friend of mine, we always hang out at his house. It was a 3-bedroom apartment, 2 bedrooms. No, yeah, 2 bedrooms. Where we had converted one of the bedrooms into a green room. You can imagine what was done in a green room. So a smaller room, fill up the smoke faster. Most of us never drank. Like, I never even drank until I was 21. I was like, why would I drink? I could smoke weed, like, can't keep over for being high, And, so, like, I remember I would put my weed, like, in my socks, underneath my foot. Like, there was just so much transporting. I never worried about being high. That was a great thing. Like, how should we call? Can we be loud, We just answer the door.
Command, be advised. We have a casualty. Stay alert and proceed with caution.
We were all sitting there in couches. He was blacked out. The bathroom was a left turn. He made a right turn into the green room. We were all sitting. And he literally just went to sit down. Like, he just on the couch. We're all like, he like, stood there, like, Raj, what are you doing? Raj, what are you doing? Raj, wake up. And then, like, we're all like, hey, like, okay, what do you think, dude? And then, like, we started like a red sea. We just pissed on the couch, sit down, and walked up the couch. Like that, like, we drug the couch, pushed us outside, and then they get back to the couch, like, couch, and we sitting on the road, something else. My finished it and said, well, City, all this time pathway, they got to figure other people looking to hire. Well, I'm just hiring, I think, on your account right now. I think something on the roster would be great. Yeah, I think if it's freelance, then, anyone's allowed to hire them, so yeah, it'd be great stuff. And my thing is also wanting to like, I want you guys to watch things like this, I want you to watch how many legends I need for our sticking around Wednesday. So, TJ's funny with this. All of us share not competing contracts, so other years, where we also listen. I don't know what you should say, my nickel every time I spent 700 fish, I have like 2 nickels, which would have been a lot. That's good to have, like, yeah. Everyone thought that Steve Irwin was going to get drowned by Rock Gun. Yeah, I remember I said Steve. Yeah, it's like being death by stingray. I would have Rock Gun was number 1. Well, yeah, snake, or maybe a tarantula or something like that. Wait a minute, you eat the tarantula? Yeah. I said I was going to revoke your bail now, and you ate the tarantula. I love it. When I was in New Orleans, they had a whole tank, because he was wearing full of stingrays and anti-rays and stuff like that. I actually got 10 stingray. Yeah, I consider having stingray tank in my house fresh one. Because I'm putting in a big saltwater tank, always wanted one, but saving up for a long time. And my buddy owns a small fish farm fishing company where he maintains them. He's a new business, so we go to support him. Hey, but you should do a stingray thing because they live like 20 years and they get to know you. They become like pets. Yeah, no, they're really friendly. They're also like, they're slippery, but they'll never come up to the surface and you'll pet their little head. They love it. Yeah, it was weird. Then my Billy says, I've kept track of 6 taking piss over the past 2 weeks. He's very consistent laugh. Taking piss at 12:56 almost every stream. Hey, that's what happens when you get older. Here in the Zuka says, now that we know a verified wallet of DJT on Ethereum, it would be nice if we sent something doing directly to his wallet. Yeah, no, cool. Toxic Mix, let's be clear, even if you interpret the enemy within statement in the worst possible way, they already said functionally the exact same thing just a few weeks ago. And when did they forget that? Yeah, they did. Audio cutting out? That's true. But I guess we're having some weird... I'm not having any audio problems. Like, yeah, I don't... Is it on my end or on Jeremy's end? Yeah, I've been hearing 6 just fine, too. Like, I mean, it's weird. Yeah, the MS just wonky day. That's every day. Yeah. What do you think, what do you think leading up to...
Tapping down. Move on to Klaus Strap.
I've never been more ready for lunch than I'm late. Like, I'm so burned, and I feel like we're all working so hard, especially you and I really encourage people to register to vote, to vote early in person. I'm really hoping that we see some level of fruits of our labor, you know? And I don't see how Kamala can possibly make up for lost time. She's running so far behind where Hillary was, and way behind where Biden was. There was an article the other day that Democrats like, well, maybe Biden was the better candidate after all. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. Some of us warning that for months. Yeah, we'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's undeniable. I would say that, what do you think I'll get on these writing about Joe Biden? I think you will. I think Joe Biden will. I think Joe Biden will get some Democrats who believe in Democrats. You know, it would be funny if the margin was within that range as well. So then the Democrats have, oh my God, yeah, Biden votes for Biden. You know, the Democratic Party self-sabotage. Yeah, I mean, I would argue that there's a non-zero chance that Joe Biden gets a few thousand votes, but Harambe always gets a vote too. So I mean, shout out Harambe. Being President Kamala, for sure.
Repeat, General Zayden.
Yeah, we're down. By the way, shout out to new members. Notable, like not dateable girls. That's Cracker Man. I think that's Cracker Man, not dateable girl.
Any leakage could endanger the whole operation and will be considered treason to the cause.
Stand up.
No. It's embarrassing a little bit, but it's true. I was 100% sure Trump was going to win in 2020, and he did. Well, fair enough. But I was 100% sure there would be no question Trump was going to win.
Doing well.
At that moment when we saw
Hey, you better not be one of them drug fiends looking to sell your perfectly formed ass for a fix of hash.
Like, because he was out so big, because his voters used like vote on election day, and then they started counting the votes down. So I'm always weathering the, you know, I'm always weathering my feelings about him actually winning. If he does win, it'll be hard for me to believe for a little while. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the thing is, like, again, when you get a 9-point shift in polls, that's pretty big. Yeah, I think, it is big. But it's just hard for me to believe. It's like, man, they're just making the polls to get Trump voters. We can't help but win if everyone brings one other group. Yeah, highly overwhelming. You can only bring so many ballots. Like, you can literally swap the vote. You can go, if everyone brings, that's what the Democrats did. Wait, when we shut up the vote, don't vote for me, and they get up the bottom of the dumpster because they see the yeah, so I'm here, I'm on Delta. Now, please take a minute. I was talking to Bill Hunt. After Bill Hunt retired, my book example person, that would be called the I've repeated the word. Ensure that Bill Hunt fails off, or has to have a little prior to hypothesis. So you should put the most giant
Hey, sorry what you heard, buddy.
I know my feelings. So we do share some conversations here and there. Sometimes I want to get back to you on that, but I do appreciate you as just a good, solid working class dude. We share some stories on Facebook. By the way, I want to remind people, I will be live tonight. There is a Kamala Harris town hall. Do you know that bitch? No, I don't really pay attention to this point. She does the same crazy shit over and over again. There is a Kamala Harris town hall tonight that I will be live streaming, and I will try to get HCB to come on and co-host and see how you guys like her. I will try to get Hannah Claire on tonight for that. Any predictions at the tunnel? You think she's going to try out the Hitler stuff again? I hope that she's high on coke like she was the other night and goes crazy and starts casting over early. There was something when I was in South Korea today. You know, I hope so. Didn't she, wasn't there like a town hall gap where somebody in the crowd actually asked, like, hey, can we ask questions? And she's like, no. I think that happened. Check, correct me. I think she literally said, like, somebody in the crowd was like, hey, can we ask questions? And they're like, no. They're actually they're pre-written. There is no, you can ask questions. That is kind of normal for a town hall, but they actually have to come out and say it. So. Yeah, I mean, now I've gotten so, like, over town halls because they're just, even for Trump, I think Trump's doing the right thing. He needs to just coast right now, be a podcast, keep his base motivated. He doesn't need to do any more town halls. He doesn't need to do press conferences. He doesn't need to do, TV appearances. It would be good, I think, to do one more presser though, because Mahler really
got one left. I'll go find a spot and then we head back to the...
Otherwise, it's going to bounce. Yeah, I mean, I would probably apply a new presser to address with calling him crazy Hitler. I think that's probably not, you know, but at this point, like, I'm almost like, don't even bring more attention to it. You know, like, don't even bring more attention to it. Like, it's so absurd that no actual person believes it. It's only neat for Kamala's base. Don't even give it any oxygen. Let people like you and I talk about it and make fun of it, but like, he shouldn't even like give it a response. Yeah, he shouldn't even justify himself for such an absurd thing. To stand on 6 million dead Jews to try and steal your
Look, Placid, I'm sorry to dump this turd on you, but I've been waiting 6 months for this transfer, and I'm not about to go on my cake just because Orlando made an asshole decision. What is he thinking, keeping Strandberg under his protection? Anyway, in case of the security...
I think hers at 90, so I want 30 minutes before. So make sure I'm trying to get HCB, give her a time run. And some people are saying you regret doing help. Okay. Yeah, I'm not uploading any videos anymore, so you should be okay. I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna videos. My co-host, of course, is
Man, you got a casual.
You can find
Give me a
videos.
call.
Everywhere you can find videos, you'll find sticks. We live every day around 11 Eastern. And if you enjoy yourself here, you should absolutely subscribe to all of these channels. You live with me every Monday and Wednesday. I'm, of course, live every Friday at 1 Eastern. We are 6 members shy of our members goal for today. So hoping you'll consider joining what we take calling. One of the great benefits of being a member is, in fact, being a call-in. So let's check the green room. Yeah, I know. I'm a busy man. All right, let's go.
Hey, you, get up.
So we can go and get this on.
Oh, man.
To make friends with, to cover. There we go. Don't switch. All right, let's see. All right, I got you, Omega. Hey, my dude, how are you? I tried to call in yesterday, so I'm going to grab you first. Yes. How's it going? Good. I'm all right. I'm doing great. You know, I keep jokingly calling Space the Joker. You know, to be honest with you, I was talking about a lot of the things that a lot of Christians do. They tend to not completely follow what Jesus says, even though they are Christians. Yeah. And, you know, the thing is that, you know, I've always came to the conclusion that you need to follow the one that you are claiming to follow instead of traditions of man. That was the whole point of the topic that I brought. You know, because that has been an endemic problem within Christianity. You know, and ironically, in the Bible, Jesus said that, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, you're 100% right. And I think it's when people, regardless of who they claim to, you know, have allegiance to, I said this about the Jewish community, and you know me, I'm not like a noticer, I'm not like the Jews guy. But you know, I commented this morning on how Jews...
Man, there he
is. It's a weird internal inconsistency between, you know, the Jewish diaspora and they, you know, or the Democrats for that matter. I commented on that weird conundrum a lot lately, and it almost seems like they're trying to burn in the same candle without believing that they are doing that. Which basically, you know, you can't please all the people all the time, and you can only please some of the people some of the time. And if you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one. Yeah, I think that's a great point, man. Thanks for calling in. And don't forget to be a stranger. Also, don't be a stranger now that you got Discord working. I'll be in there. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be in there. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're up to 17 members now. Shout out to Campbell and David. Just doing only 4 away. Let's get a call from Matt. Hey Matt, how are you? Hey, me going to see people speaking. Yeah. Just got 2 things to pass out. One, is there a way you can give memberships to the Border State? Because I think I feel like that should be something that maybe we have to do. Somebody can get a taste of it. Like, here's what I have over here. Yeah, here's what I have right now. I can enable the ability for people to buy a coupon.
Oh, those people. Oh my God, all those poor people. Oh, there's so many people. Each of them.
Just to make sure that everybody else you get to see the people joining. That's a great idea, dude. I appreciate you working in service, man. Great call. That's a great point. Sometimes people literally need help to go home. So maybe I'll reach out to my DFW and see if I can sponsor a van. I can reach out to a local place and I'll pay for if they martyred him in that way, Daniel would be fine, okay? Red Dog said, dude, did you miss my rant? Here's another fiver either way. Remember, I do my best to read them. Red Dog fellas, they start doing investigating the equal and break down the businesses. Instagram and X at RedDog1138. Doing lots of sales. Yeah, like these things for like a couple of days now.
All these bodies.
Let me grab gold.
Help! Help!
Oh, hey. Hey, by the way, so guys, say, down here, Discord is pretty fun for those members who are coming in. I really love it, and honestly, the more the merrier. And we're starting to do like some events. We're going to do some board game events. People have very nice ones going up. Like, honestly, one thing I was going to say, also six, this is going to be more direct to you. So you find stuff on like that, but think about from website, Trump has a way more robust legal apparatus prepared for what's going to happen in the election. So, like, I know a lot of people are going to be very concerned about, like, what's going on in New York and so forth, but I mean, honestly, you know, we have to look out right now. And again, if they do so much shenanigans, they're going to get caught, and I just think that's cool. So we have to take our things, so that's a good control. Yes, there's a bigger legal apparatus, and the number of ballot printers that have to go over, and the number of ballots they have to print out is order of magnitude greater. So yes, it's a lot easier to hide the fact that you take pocket in one person than if you go down the street trying to take off 50 people, and that thing is right for them. Yeah, I think we got Trump Force 47, we got Steve Connor and his poll watchers. More people are watching now. I think that actually gives people a tiny white pill, even if it is right. Get ready! Get ready! We missed today's membership goal, but that's okay. We're very close. We're 4 away. Right now, hopefully you'll join after the show. I will be live again in about 6 hours. Covering
copying.
And show membership to will make her an offer. We'll be giving her a call after I record the video with Sticks. Please do. Make sure you follow Six Times the Hammer. Take the plunge. Go to record.com. Join. I know we're doing a really cool Halloween contest. We're doing a costume contest, a something carving contest I'm participating in. I have provided Amazon gift cards, something like that, and contract coffee for them to give away to the winners. We're doing board game stuff in there. Don't let the Discord learning curve scare you away. You also have the membership only videos and the discounts that basically pay for the membership itself. Please do join. Six and I are going to record a video right now, and you should be able to check it out a little bit later this afternoon. And if you join the website, I will call you on tonight's stream with how many guests now. I'll try HTV. If I can't get HTV, I'll try to find someone else. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you later tonight, and the regular show, if you can't make it, will be tomorrow at 1 Eastern.
They're back. MAGA extremists are trying to take over our schools. Now they have a new dangerous plan called Project 2025, and you won't believe what's in it. They want to radically slash school funding no matter how many children it hurts. They'll cut food programs, and they even want to gut safety measures designed to protect our kids. That's not just extreme, it's dangerous. Instead of attacking our public schools, we need to invest in them. Let's say no to these dangerous plans and tell the extremists to stay away from our kids. Learn more at educationtruthproject.org.
Who actually runs the government, in your experience?
Not who you think it is. It's, and in many cases, especially recently, the troubling part about all this is it's not even people who we vote for. When you look at what happened when President Biden had that infamous debate with President Trump, it exposed the reality that many of us have known for a long time, which is that President Biden has not been the guy calling the shots. He's not been the guy making the decisions, nor has it been Kamala Harris, for that matter, nor will it be if she is elected president. It is this cabal of, you know, the Democrat elite, the woke warmongers, made up of the likes of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and, you know, Tony Blinken and Jake Sullivan and, you know, people who...
Those targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Those in the national security state drive more free and take away our liberty when we are in a heightened state of crisis. It is their friends and billionaires all with media all derive their power from being able to have a figurehead that essentially they can control. And the most troubling part about, there's so many things wrong with this, of course, but really at the most fundamental level, you look at our country, the oldest democracy in the world, but the reality of a truly functioning and thriving democracy that has brought to life the vision that our founders had for us. We really have government of life.
Welcome.
To ensure that the government has the executive extent of government. I think it was very hard to do when the person that you voted for is Mr. Trump.
How much does that make sense? Would it have made sense that the president of the country would have been
I don't know that there's one specific. I mean, there is personality come in and shift here and there. I would say yes to that.
It may take a while. Come back
in. Election after election here in the United States. It's our opportunity to hit the reset button. And however people feel about the choice, sure, you can go and do it your way. You have to come all of these experiences. They make for good chattering headlines in the news. But I'm telling you all along, don't be distracted. You know, you take one course out, you put another course in, you have the same people who are running the show. And it is between democratically winners on the ballot. And those calling the shots behind the scenes and the remain in power versus Donald Trump. The reason why they're doing that story is because people tend to just Washington system, which is made up of people from both political parties, by the way.
What makes you think that a Trump presidency would be any more inoculated against this nefarious behind-the-scenes control than what we have in common? Surely you're just, if the people out front don't make any difference because the people behind the scenes are changing, then what makes Trump any better than what we have in common?
It's not that anyone who's put out front doesn't make a difference. It is specific to, in this world that we're living in now, specific to President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. And the reason why they do all these times trying to control the ballot in very few states, the court cases, lawsuits, and everything that the media is thrown out, the reason why they're doing that is because you may agree with his decisions or his policies, we talked about things, but he is
been taking a long time for that to be cleaned up. So how do we know this? It already exists?
It did already exist. It did already exist. The party elite itself is very possible. That had to come around very quickly. And you know, I think one of the problems when President Trump was elected last time was, and he's talked about this himself, he came in and you know, he never worked in Washington before. He ended up with a bunch of people around him who were part of this establishment, this Washington establishment.
Compromised, but I don't understand. There is no sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
One of my people has gone missing in Johannesburg.
Right now are very similar to the ones that I heard in
I wish I'd been informed.
which was okay,
Still,
like,
the system demands two keys.
balance the scales
The rest are all accountable.
by surrounding Trump with people who hold
Except
completely
for your
opposing
late
views than he does to try to mitigate.
Comp? But his plane went down over the Pacific. It was an accident.
Such was the conclusion at the time. Yes. People die, Mr. Fleming. Happens all the time, even to us. It seems like a conspiracy. Probably isn't.
My daughter's retarded. She tells every day. I have a daughter and she's mentally retarded.
A failed coup in
She's literally retarded.
the ether virus.
35. She lives in my house. She better be
There was a pattern I
retarded.
failed to see.
Well, the meltdown over Donald Trump and
Evidence is
Joe
under
Rogan
attack.
has been hilarious because we all know if Kamala Harris had been going on Joe Rogan,
Money.
these same people would not be blasting
The
Joe
money,
Rogan
Mr.
as like
Fannin.
the worst man in history.
Information
All this nonsense.
on all of our assets
there was
and
a
operatives.
very popular hit piece
Like you.
that came out yesterday, and some people
Take a
did
trench,
little bit of
Director.
digging into the
And make it a
that
deep
wrote
one.
it. And I think you're
Because
really
none
gonna
of you are
enjoy
safe
what they
anymore.
found. Also, we're going to talk about some of the other kind of national reaction to everything going on with the podcast, which will appear Friday. By the way, I want to let you know my company, Coffee Brand Coffee, has our limited time only fall flavors out. Promo code FALLSAVE15, 15% off. Available in whole bean and ground. You can't find these flavors anywhere else. Spike Jack Lantern is our returning flavor, very popular. Apple strudel, peach cinnamon, maple cream. If you're a coffee head, give it a try. It supports the channel. We roast our own stuff. We fulfill our own orders. We're our own actual company. We're not some drop ship garbage, okay? And I think you're really going to love it. Also, shout out to Meta PCs. If you're in the market for a new computer, Meta PCs promo code The Quartering will save you some money. You can build your own. They have pre-builds. They have laptops. They have financing. You can even buy my actual computer that I'm using right here. If you're a maniac, listed on the website. So link in the description for both Coffee Brand Coffee and Meta PCs. Now here we have the author. I mean, I don't know. I think she's kind of cute. But the hair is a little bit of a red flag. The choker necklace, a little bit of a red flag. But what's interesting is Joe Rogan. Okay, the Joe Rogan podcast. Now, I don't know if he actually runs this account, but they put this out. It's just a generic TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome article, okay? Trump cancels all of his events in favor of one of the worst people ever. Now, we talked about this article a bit yesterday, but the author has since been exposed, and it is hilarious. I thought the title of this article was strange, excessive, and unprofessional editorializing. By the way, this is from Illegitimate Scholar. I will follow them because they did the work, and shout out to @ill_scholar on Twitter. Like a teenager's tweet, in these situations, I look at the author and learn about them. So here's a thread on Ellie Quinlan Howtailing and her work. So Trump cancels all his events in favor of one of the worst people ever. I know how some people feel about dyed hair, especially color like pink. Up to you how to feel. I actually really like her glasses. Regardless, this is her. I don't know. I think she's cute. Brooklyn-based, Sunny undergrad, Columbia master's degree in journalism. So they spent $300,000 on an education on how to write hate pieces about Donald Trump. That's probably not a great investment. A Brooklyn-based labor reporter who has tried every shade of pink hair dye before joining The Beast as a breaking news intern. She was a 2022 Tony Stabile, what? Fellow for investigative reporting at Columbia Journalism. You know, the school where they're rioting every day, where they have a literal encampment of woke students whose parents are paying $80,000 a year so that they can scream and shout and demand food reparations. Yeah, that's really happening. That happened all last year. Her beats have ranged from egg donation to public housing and climate change. Her words have appeared on The Guardian, Gothamist, so nowhere. Mashable, nowhere.
Weird,
She graduated 2 years ago with a master's degree in investigative journalism from Columbia. That's a $250,000, $300,000 degree alone. That doesn't include her bachelor's degree, which was probably another $500,000. Here's some of the articles she's written. Trump rallies just went full bad guys from WW2. Trump's rally just went full Nazi with bloodthirsty immigration threat. Here's another article from Ellie that discusses, quote, Republicans are scamming old people. But her own article shows that both Republican and Democrats do this. I commend her in including Democrats doing it as well, but it also makes the title of the article very misleading. She includes that apparently WinRed, RNC, has 7 times more FTC complaints than ActBlue, but does not include any reference whatsoever. She also does not explain that Trump is not associated with, in any way with WinRed. This is a way that super PACs work, but does mention that he is the beneficiary. You see this?
I trust I won't see you around here again.
Republicans are scamming a little bit. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news, by the way, in terms of ActBlue.
Who knows?
But they've got some issues. Donations being linked to people that never made the donation, all sorts of stuff like that. Some patients lured by their deceptively direct and aggressive automated messaging strategies utilized by political campaigns felt they were taking part in a network of political operatives. President Trump never does this. He personally tapped you to become a mega living legend. Yeah, of course. Of course. But here's a text from Kamal. The blunt truth, Kamal is behind, and she's counting on us. Money doesn't necessarily always equal votes, by the way. Highly credible polls. But what she references is not a voting poll, but how voters feel about certain issues. Here's the latest article she wrote. Kamala Harris got some great news. Newly released highly credible polls show her with strong advantages with just 2 weeks to go. Registered voters are split on trusting Harris or Trump to handle economic issues. What? She doesn't explicitly say it's a voting poll, but decide for yourself whether or not this is misleading. It is. How about this one? Trump would decimate Social Security. New study reveals how quickly Trump would destroy Social Security.
Are you actually trying to hide from someone?
Why? A report from the Committee for a Responsible Federal Government? How would this happen? Ending taxes on tips and overtime pay and Social Security? Yes, really. Apparently, tariffs on imports would also increase inflation. Inflation is a monetary phenomenon that is a result of interest rates for the Federal Reserve. Oh yeah, she mentions that Social Security would reach insolvency by 2034 anyway. So she literally lies in this article. Trump's going to destroy Social Security, but Social Security isn't going to be around anyway. Under current law, Social Security is predicted to reach insolvency by 2034. That's 10 years from now. Long before I'll ever get a dime of the money they're stealing from me. Good Lord, there's a lot here. I promise it's worth it. Speed round on mostly headlines she chooses. It's absolutely insane. New abortion pill suit wants to force more teenagers to get pregnant. I love cows. Team Trump is worried his fumbles are helping Harris. Elon Musk is super cringe. Trump is going heckin' bonkers and swearing a lot in front of priests. Trump is appealing to Latino voters with racism. I mean, this is the person who who, I mean, they're unhinged. They spent $500,000 for an education, by the way. The internet reacts to Joe Rogan's Donald Trump announcement. Amid announcement that presidential candidate Donald Trump is set to appear on Joe Rogan's famed podcast, fans and dissenters are alike are flocking to social media to share their opinions. Look, Kamala Harris, by the way, is not going to go on Joe Rogan. That's absolutely what it looks like right now. She has no shot of going on Joe Rogan. Greg, Joe Rogan should secretly schedule Kamala and Trump on the same day and just lock the doors and roll the cameras for 2 hours. Yeah, I agree with that. Andrew Ye. So now that Trump is going on Rogan, I think Kamala Harris should publicly say she'll go on too. It's the biggest audience one can get. She's not going to do it. I am saying that there is a close to 0% chance, effectively a 0% chance that Kamala Harris goes on Joe Rogan. I think she just eats this one. There's no shot she goes on Joe Rogan. If she does, there would be an incredibly long list of things that would be off limits. In reference, Harris and Tim's, David Dennis says, imagine that in order to get a job, you had to be interviewed by Charlemagne and Joe Rogan. I mean, I don't know. The same account joked that Joe Rogan should certainly schedule Kamala and Trump on the same day. I mean, I think it's great. The mainstream media is melting down because they know Kamala literally can't do it. Kamala cannot do it.
Why does my opponent call me extreme? Because when Joe Biden tried to land 60,000 illegal
Target down.
Jersey,
Next up,
we said,
Ken
hell no.
Morgan.
Want to touch Social Security? You're going to have to fight me first. He says get used to these insanely high prices over my dead body. My opponent doesn't live in South Jersey, so he doesn't know how hard we fight here. I'm Congressman Jeff Van Drew. I approve this message because I'm proud to fight hard for South Jersey.
You mind not doing that? Weird.
See, Trump will appear on Joe Rogan's podcast after days of speculation, and Harris talk not confirmed. Well, I mean, she's running out of time, isn't she? The election is in, what, 14 days?
Anybody there?
The election right now, by the way,
on the loose.
early voting is pretty much open everywhere. At some point today, I want you to go early vote. I'm going to go early vote on Friday. I'm going to bring 3 or 4 people with me, and I will show you a picture to prove it. The election is in, what? As both candidates talked with Rogan's team in an effort to broaden their appeal, young men through Rogan has made withering remarks about them.
Nothing is really going on here, over.
You know, in July, interview with political commentator Michael Malice, Rogan called Harris the worst. And an unpopular vice president said he was bothered to see her suddenly viewed as a hero and a solution. Wondered if she was medicated with anti-anxiety meds because of disconnected ramblings, but still said that she thinks she will win presidency because people think she's a stronger alternative to Trump.
Got it. Moving on.
Well, that's why Trump's got to come across much more likable, much more even keel. He's got to then use this opportunity to, I hope and pray on the podcast, that he tells people to go vote. Go vote early in person for Donald Trump.
Standing by. Over.
Make a direct call to tell people, look, you got to go vote.
Clear, sir.
In September, an interview with comedian Tom Segura, Rogan said whoever's coaching her, whoever's a puppet master running the strings is doing an effing amazing job. So essentially they're now basically trying to paint Joe Rogan as a Kamala Harris hater, give her the opportunity to say, oh, it's not going to be a fair interview, I might as well go on Fox. They're setting the seeds for her to back out, I assure you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure I hope they're recording Friday. I hope it comes out Friday. But let me know what you think. Do you think that this will help?
What do we have
Do you think
here?
this will actually help
minced with shallots, chilies, and thyme.
President Trump?
Served with
I think if he does well, it will. Are you enjoying the coping and seeding from mainstream media? Now basically setting up the stage, trying to set the stage for her to say she's not going on. I'm loving the cope. I'm loving the meltdown. I'm loving that the right people are having an
I'm not really sure I've seen you before.
titty baby meltdown on this. Make sure you check out, by the way, Meta PCs. Promo code The Quartering. Link will be in the description below if you're in the market. They've been a long-time sponsor of mine. It's the only computer I've used for the past several years, and the only laptop I use. And don't forget to check out my fall flavors. Promo code FALLSAVE15. Give it a try. If you don't love it, I'll give you your money back. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Hard Rock Bet. Betting Casino. Download now.
Huh.
Let's take a look at this. I'm actually curious what this is. This video is brought to you by Surfshark. I was very uncertain whether or not to include a sponsor on this one due to the subject matter, but Surfshark is a tool promoting security and protection, so I landed on yes. Alright, before getting started, I want to do a brief history of who I am and outline my relationship to TikTok as a social media application. I do not actively use the platform. I understand that there is massive growth potential for any creator. I understand that creators who leverage it properly are seeing monumental follower gains. And I understand that
I feel like a lot of the follower gains people get on TikTok are like really kind of circumstantial just to TikTok. Like they're just in the TikTok ecosystem. So like somebody can have like fucking 3 million followers on TikTok and they have 20,000 followers on Twitter and they get like 200 likes. Nobody gives a shit. So like TikTok is like you can blow up on TikTok, but it's very contained.
There's content there which...
There are people that break that mold though.
But all things combined, TikTok is a platform that I despise. I've covered the application multiple times now. Okay. First, it was criticism of trends and challenges, where TikTok users would dress as victims of global tragedy and inappropriately sing or dance on screen.
I don't know. I mean, like, I always view, like, that, like, kids would, like, dress up as, like, you know, a Holocaust victim, stuff like that. Man, like, there are people in my school, like, that would dress up as fucking, like, fucking KKK members. And they weren't even white. They were just dressing up as KKK members. I feel like kids doing stupid, like, really bad stuff like that, this isn't a new development. Kids were doing this whenever I was in high school. Kids were doing this, like, on YouTube, on Vine. I feel like it's always been like this. Yeah, like, this is nothing new with TikTok. It's just because it's a big platform, you see it more. So we got packed out of my school? Oh, nobody gave a shit of mine.
To be victims on the anniversary of 9/11, pretending to be victims of the Holocaust. These teenagers were displaying what I consider to be a horrifying lack of respect and common decency. But even worse...
I don't know, like, the lack of respect and common decency, I do see, like, some... The thing is, like, I do definitely see some people that are doing it to mock it. But you've got to also remember, like, these are people who are kids. These are, like, 15 and 16-year-old girls. Like, you can't necessarily expect these people to be able to understand the nuances of a genocide. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, like, maybe it's just, like, me. But, like, whenever I see a kid do something really dumb like that, I don't really hold it against them. I'm like, it's a kid, man. Like, I think back to dumb shit that I did whenever I was a kid. I didn't dress up as a Holocaust victim. That was dumb. But I did other shit that probably they think is even dumber than what they're doing. Yeah, it's being a kid. Yeah, it's a fucking teenager. I don't know. Like, I don't think this is a big deal. I really don't.
Many of these users were also participating in challenges. Challenges are a flash in the pan of social media popularity, but in a short amount of time, they can do substantial amounts of damage. Challenges on TikTok range from
Both targets down. Now head towards the next.
Flat-out dangerous behavior. Snorting spray tan solution, for example, which allegedly increases melanin.
I feel like every time that I see something like this, there's also the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, right? That raised a lot of money for people with that that disorder. So like I don't think that challenges are like fundamentally bad. And I think the fact is, beauty influencers saying TikTok can illustrate something to develop eye-catching golden glow. I mean, I will definitely say that if you are a content creator and you're trying to like sell a product and you're doing stuff like this to your audience, I don't know, like it's really hard for me to say that somebody should stay on the platform whenever they're promoting snorting nasal spray. You know, missing a big point. The kids are finals for 200 people, kids listening to TikTok reach about 200,000 people. It can affect the health of society. I don't know, man. I mean, you could say the exact same thing about 4chan. You could say the exact same thing about YouTube, about Facebook, etc. Like, I don't really think that's the case. I think people go through shit whenever they're younger, and obviously, like, kids get into stupid shit, and then they get older, and most of them grow out of it, some of them don't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a big deal to me. Yeah, it's like it's almost like a satanic.
Cross was scandalously kidnapped this morning at the funeral of his only son, claiming musician Jordan Cross. The notorious recluse Thomas Cross not less than part of years, and authorities are now looking into a connection.
Where are the tapes? They start with the allegation, and then there's never any substantiation, and even worse, they don't cover the rebuttal. People who were there, the verifiable proof. All right, the left of Donald Trump. So here's the thing. I think it's really valuable. All right, let me know. Do you what leftist sites do you have bookmarked? That's most of my bookmarks. I check them every morning. Reddit Politics is one of them because there are 8 million something users, rabidly left. The moderators there are rabidly left. There is no balance. You want to know what the left is saying in their echo chamber. This is where you go and you click the tab, most popular or hot. If you were to read this, you look at those headlines.
Smart enough to stay in the shadows.
Top 4, top 5, or Donald Trump, bombshell. Donald Trump says he doesn't want to spend money to bury an effing Mexican. Bombshell. Donald Trump says he's Hitler. You would think there's actually a source or a story. Okay.
That was a sound problem.
There's not. So,
I know you don't care about
new hit
Politics
piece.
47. But I see
There's
it as
not.
neutral, and it has been. Can't allow ourselves to be manipulated. I see it.
It's happened before.
Italy, Morocco, Paris. All our clients got their intel the same way. Anonymous tips from a hidden source. Each contract perfectly legit, yet part of a grander design.
I don't see the pattern.
Somebody does. The board has asked us to chase down this shadow client, and our analysts are closing in as we speak.
I know that tone.
Someone's playing a game, 47. The question is, against whom?
that. We're looking for that. White's a flattering color on her. No, keep it going. Keep it going.
Proud like Detroit. Resilient like Detroit. We're talking about the same Detroit that innovated the auto industry and the music industry. So put some respect on Detroit now.
Field is
so tools industry full of people telling you. A pop culture crisis. My name is
Party of the day.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for that. We're going to be reading all of those super chats.
Ah, that sound.
Yes.
It's been a while.
It's like brain rot to my ears.
Ah, yes. Technically went off before the show.
In case you forgot, my name is Mary.
Ah, yes. Technically went off before the show. It's been a while.
Party of the day.
Yes, we are.
Thank you.
Once again with my co-host. Would you introduce yourself? Everybody, it is episode 717 of Pop Culture Crisis. My name is Brett, and I'm here once again with my co-host.
Hello, Crisis actors. We're about to celebrate our first Crisis party of the day.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for that. We're going to be reading all of those super chats. Oh, that sound. Yes. It's been a while. It's like brain rot to my ears.
Ah, yes. Technically went off before the show.
In case you forgot, my name is Mary. And you might be here because you watched me on IRL last night. It was not in fact It was fine. I mean, we had fun. I liked the guest. Ian was there. Me and Ian.
Did you do it? I do like on IRL. You say the media is evil, politicians are lying.
No, I feel like they've heard enough of that. I tried to introduce some levity to the situation. I also valiantly defended the virtues of McDonald's and seed oils.
Is this in relation to the E. coli?
No, they didn't bring up the E. coli thing. But when the Trump stunt came up on the show, I said, I love this. And then Ian said, I just can't get behind someone who's promoting poison for the American people. And I was like, well, let me tell you about poison. Like, I don't care what's in it. The McGriddle, it slaps, and it genuinely makes me feel so fantastic. Like, it's a superfood. That's what I said. And to act like you're above McDonald's, it's secret. What's going on? You were not thrown out there. You were valiantly defended. It's very cool. Tell us about After a long, hard day, you get home and you're like, you know what could really hurt me up right now? First I give the cats their food.
Welcome to Colorado 47.
I'm going to give you a warning ahead of time. I've already transposing words and saying things weird before the show started today, so it's a rough one. The brain rot is strong today. Clearly, I've been watching so much brain rot on Instagram. It's starting to affect my sleep patterns. We're going to hope for the best. So we got a bunch of $20 super chats. Let's get
Breaking the mask? What are you talking about? Just at the security station watching the feeds. There's this creepy guy interrogating the hostage.
Oh! Yes, it's brain rot. That's my birthday now. I said on the show last night that if I got to be one of those people in the drive-thru and Trump served me a Big Mac, I would cast it in resin and then put it on my nightside table, and I would be able to look at it lovingly for the rest of my life while it doesn't even rot in there. You know, they have like, they tried that before. They tried they cast a Big Mac in resin. It didn't rot. It looks the same for decades.
And just at the security station watching the feeds, there's this creepy guy interrogating the hostage using 3D printed mask.
Next one was a $50 super chat from Matt Fantastic. Said we need to have a backup plan for if anything happens to the show. I'm sure I could use it on something more crucial in life, but I mean, I kind of need my PPP now. Don't effing leave, okay? Thanks.
You guys are the ones that have kept us on the air. Like the show is growing, the show is doing, like, we work pretty independently. It's just being there here to help with
and on.
But yesterday we
about the general issues that seem to be plaguing Hollywood post-strike the last year. Bringing into that, we're also talking about Ariana Grande and Elvira. They have these, this is something that's so uniquely very advantageous. Who could have predicted that Ariana Grande and Elvira, of all people, would have a beef in Hollywood? Not us. Some are something incredibly hilarious and superficial, so we're going to get into it. All right, but you're right, then. We can just go ahead and get started, right? Yeah, go ahead and start doing it together, like not even on the right tab. We are out of practice. I think let's take a whole day off. There's actually a truism that 2 days off is the max you can have without problems. Meaning that anytime we're off for longer than 2 days, I come back, a light isn't working, something isn't working properly, it's always after 2 or 3, like, really attempts to, like, put your pen. It's like, he, like, set it down at the wrong angle on the table or something. Like, you're very particular, you're very routine-oriented. I have to have, like, a routine. My chair just doesn't fit quite right. It's down here. Then felt like he's sitting in his chair. Well, that's just what for people. Yeah, he should have been born that way. All right, first things first. What are the races? Yes, so there are more Halloween costumes trending right now. One of them is Lana Del Rey and her crocodile-wrangling husband, Jeremy Green. There are girls getting dressed up in slutty wedding dresses, and their boyfriends are dressing up in camo with blow-up alligators. But this was always the natural outcome of city men, like city men wearing Realtree and Back Pro Shop. Yes, it became a trend. So this is one example. That's what we keep talking. She's playing Ultra Vibe here on one of her old albums. Very cute. I like this idea. However, it is very fun. It is. I hope this catches on. I've seen a few examples so far. One more. Yeah, it looks great. And it's easy. It's a white dress. Plus, you get some camo. If they're dating, yeah, exactly. Suddenly signal that it's time for him to pop the question. I'm on. Yeah. Glad to see that you both are okay. I would hate to go back to taking so much time digging up all the pop culture sludge myself. You folks are such great time savers. That's what we do it for, my friend. That's why we are here. We're here to keep you away from Florida and work, to curate all the things you never wanted to know into something you oddly enough want to know. I saw after you tweeted about us coming back on air yesterday, there were so many people in reply saying basically that our show is accomplishing exactly what it was started to accomplish. And they literally were using the same language as our like slogan that we came up with. Like, we're helping you navigate the insanity of pop culture and making you feel like you're not alone. We're taking this crazy. Trust us, like every day we throw the hat back into the sludge. It's our love of the game, truly. All right, so good for them. Do you have no over under on the marriage? Do you think it lasts? I hope it lasts. Honestly, optimism just because this is Lana Del Rey's first marriage, and I am sure that men have asked it before. And I'm sure that she delayed it because she wanted to select the right person to rest her life with. So I hope that he's taking it seriously and you're in for a long haul. Would be more of a red flag if she's been married before. Yeah, and that's something you see with a lot of celebrities. What the hell is that? Divorces. Well, you should have started it. It's the most depressing. And people get addicted to the validation that comes from celebrating their union, so they have to throw that party over and over and over again. I'm extremely self-conscious about like other people's stories in life. Right? I mean, people are.
Chin.
I made a comment about gender reveal parties recently, and I said they're becoming very narcissistic. They're all taking photos for Instagram. Nobody actually cares all that much whether you are having a boy or a girl. Like, and they treat it like it's their second baby shower. Well, we used to talk. We had a discussion with you like last time about success showers, and I was like, what's the difference between a baby shower because a success shower just never got started. To me, it might be 80K your job rather than 50K your job. Look, I now make more powerful presentations and schedule more meetings. Whereas when you were celebrating a baby shower, the reality was that in your community, you were celebrating a member of your community. And if you had introduced that was something worth celebrating. And not just celebrating, but it's a community coming together, the success shower thing, I'm sure they would say, oh, well, baby showers are just as much as just it. And sometimes that's completely correct. But the gender reveal parties are just a whole other level of superficial nonsense. Well, speaking of superficial nonsense, Kim Kardashian is back. Yeah, Northwest just gifted her mother, Kim Kardashian, a diamond necklace that says Skibbity Toilet. It's inscripted with the words Skibbity Toilet. So this is one of those things like, that was my first thought too. I don't understand how Rosie White buying her husband a gift for his birthday with his money. Like, I don't understand how an 11-year-old buys a diamond necklace. Like, how does that happen? Picture
Yeah, what's
like blank check, where goes to the jeweler and you get like nobody addresses the back of the jeweler, just lets the kid buy the necklace. Yeah, it's very puzzling. I guess she might have a bank account of her own. Well, she's the Kardashian's child. Maybe it was Kanye.
Sir, stop that now.
Like, North is get a salary. She lets North have lemonade stands in their neighborhood, and she admitted that North tries to scam people out of their money. She charges like $20 for a cup of lemonade.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the only lemonade stand.
You gotta be. You? Who's gonna pick that up? Me? I don't think so.
It was the warmest, not greatest, but you know what? I was like, the government's not getting a penny of this. Give me the money. Thank you. Yeah, it's wholesome. It's very wholesome. I always feel so bad when I drive past the kids' lemonade stand and I never carry cash on me. Give me money. Do you have one of those square terminals where I can tap? Well, you can do that. I don't think most kids are
please.
If they're on their game, they're gonna be. They should be. Yeah. That's the worst. Like, if you take Venmo, have you ever seen those pictures of like cops shutting down lemonade stands? No, that's the thing. That's why I don't trust them. They don't want kids to get the bag. Well, you have to. You know, it's all they're just the impressive side effect. All right. Well, and again, guys, we've got Ray on today, so stay tuned. Yeah. Get excited for that. The reason I can't speak properly anymore is likely because more and more of my time when I Instagram, you see clever skits.
Hey! Target took one! Come here!
Bro, how copy? Got a perpetrator throwing punches left and right.
I just thought this headline was funny, but what's funny is, you know, Zayn Malik is another former member of One Direction. Idolize celebrities based on the image they
Stand for me! And let's not wear up and a word of scripture. Here I will find you.
lights! What the hell was that? Mister, you will need fire up, Will! Come on, shoot me! Yep, got it! Come on, do you copy? I'm at the location now.
Fuck, doesn't count. Bullshit.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up...
Freak in the mask.
No way. And allegedly, Yolanda went into search Bella's car and found unspeakable horrors beyond her imagination. I really do too. I watched her photos. I don't see the photos. I know exactly what it looks like. I know. But it's yeah, it's disgusting. Let me explain. In an email, Yolanda says to her daughter, Bella, I just got your car back from the pond, and I was looking for your purse, and I stumbled on the most disastrous car I've ever seen in my entire life. Now I'm really scared. Thank you. Your truth was unbelievable. Was an eye-opening experience. Buying beer cans, mini bottles with vodka, bottles with Adderall, 5-amp, rolling papers, a car full of dirty clothes, dirty underwear with blood stains, nail hacks. I've honestly never seen anything like it. When your life that terrible at home, I'm at loss for words. You need to experience soul searching, Bella, to see how you got where you are, and get on your knees and thank God for still being alive. What have I done to deserve this? How are you? And she also said something which was very accidentally profound here. She said, if your car looks like the way you feel about yourself, you really need professional help. Look at the last question for the body thing that this needs more practical protest. All those years ago, well, I think it's because the Denise sisters weren't as famous back then, but Yolanda was famous for being on The Real Housewives at the time, and this was a huge plot point in the show. I have no idea how the email got leaked, but she said at the end of the email, I cleaned your car and destroyed all the evidence of the chaos you created that I'm ashamed of and truly hope to never see it again. So I remember me back before I got sober, the car that I had was like full of cakes and clothes and just stuff everywhere. Like food, bags, rotten food, not rotten food, empty wrappers, bags, stuff like that. And that corresponded with the chaos that I was experiencing. But now, all these years later, I'm older, I would like to think of a little bit more mature, sober, and more organized. As I said earlier, I like my space a little bit away. My room and my car and where I live all kind of echo how I live now, right? Which is that things have replaced, I put things back. I think I'm a big my bed every day. If you're in Jordan Peters, I take Jordan Peters' start, so it's very much the truth that the rest of her life is just as chaotic. But if you added a little bit of Prozac and Xanax, it would have just been a standard mid-20s car. I really hope this is not the standard mid-20s white-year-old car because that's horrific to think about. But it's so true. I always bring this up. I've probably brought this up on the show before because you all have those TV shows that there's certain scene that just burns into your neuron. You have so many of them, but this is the one for me. I watched almost, I think, every episode of Order Very Live. I know, it's very it's hard to wear. I mean, I'm a trashy
She will run in charge of operations. I don't get it. Why'd the boss pick you? Why not Raymond?
Where are you? Fermenting urine and feces, as well as the urine and feces of her deceased mother. And around the but at the same time, it's because that's disgusting. 220 for cassette. Brett's car was filled with all the white shirts he's worn when fun. Yeah, ironically, the trunk was full of dust. It got to this point with this woman where there were complaints from the neighbors to the local police because it smells so foul, and it's literally a public health concern because she was letting
Sir, I think you dropped some stuff.
It was that extreme, and they were filming inside her home. You should look this up and have it.
Stop that! Stand up!
Yeah, but that's a recipe for another 20 from Weary Traveler. She would also transfer it from one country to another. Oh yeah, she would, and here's the craziest thing. She would intentionally touch it, and she would intentionally contaminate her food with it. She admitted this on the show, and they actually did it.
You son of a! Target him! Target him!
Fuck.
I don't understand that. And this woman says, and I will never forget this, she says in the most deadpan way, why the fuck does it matter? and she was like, I've been doing it for this long anyways. Why does it matter? Because anybody can flip the Joker. She was literally the female Joker in that moment. And I just always remember that because it's like, I guess it's quite profound. Why does it matter? If you to yourself, and I can tell you the actual answer.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up a...
That she was just contaminating her food with her and her own mother's feces and urine. Why do you care so much, essentially? And that's what really pisses me off. This now you experience the mind of Mary Morgan. This is why it pisses me off so much when people say, why do you care so much? Things matter. And that's fucked up, and I'm going to talk about it. Maybe just put me to the fact that you're trying to talk about this early. What were you trying to Yes, I'm assuming other people have seen this, and they also remember it because it was one of the worst episodes they ever aired. Back when the service in their glory. Yeah, I think it came up on an episode of Joe Rogan not too long ago. They were going through the clips and broke like, which is basically a reaction to that. What have we got? What the hell? I've heard it. I love it.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Man, I think our guy is... Where is he? Where'd the little punk go? Take him down! Over there! Flush him out! Man, I'm going nuts. Gunfire. Stay alert. I'm gonna get you for this.
That's bullshit.
Welcome to Colorado, 47.
I'm not entirely against the theory for everyone. You know, it might be beneficial to have separate beds. I don't know. We're going to need to dive our beds again. So do you see it? Are you buying it? Are you bought in here? So that means that you don't think Andrew Garfield is a good actor. You don't think he's acting. No, what I see here is I can't divorce myself from the fact that he is an actor, so I like it. Okay, yeah, he went in skeptical. I think the reactions that this chicken shop date has gotten online are nearly a testament to his acting skills. Because the responses from women were absolutely insane. One person said, I can't believe the best rom-com of 2024 is an 11-minute promo interview between Amelia Goldberg and Andrew Garfield. Another one said they're soulmates. Another one, that's internet brain rot right there, okay? I think this is either an absolute masterclass in acting or a public declaration of true love. There's no in between. Another one said, he's an actor, he's an actor, he's an actor. Like, they're really hoping that this was real chemistry on screen. Look, in the longer form interview that I watched, like, his laughter, if it was fake, it was some of the best fake awkward laughter I've ever heard. They're kind of trying to do the whole fake, like, I hate you thing. Yes. Like, we hate each other, you. But she actually wants him to be into it, and I don't think that he is. He's doing his, not to be judgmental here, but he should shave his beard. Yeah, it's not like me. I benefit heavily from having a beard. He does not. He needs beard, and he needs to. Yeah. But, you know, I do think this is a white pill, because everyone's saying this is better than rom-com. That's true. I mean, it is true, like, with rom-coms being in short supply, yeah, and the studio's not really wanting to greenlight them and give them great budgets unless there's sweet like novel. Women have to wait around the clock. They've already gone elsewhere. I think that's another reason why they're not viable. Is women have reality TV shows, true crime, they have a Hallmark channel mark. So, yeah, those options are out there. Why would the studio spend money on those things? Yeah, I also see women still caring about romance when there's this awful trend of acting like, I'm a bad bitch, I don't need no man, I don't need, like, it's like that Miley Cyrus song where she's like, I can buy my own flowers. Like, but you don't want to buy your own flowers, you want a man to buy flowers for you. So stop capping, like, you're this independent boss bitch who doesn't need a man. Maybe you don't need a man, but you want a man. Try to learn that. I know the specific reason why that's inexcusable. It's my style. You put the exact technique in the right? What is it? Is it designed for women to listen to drive it in their tunnel with the windows down while they get back from a dude they just broke up with them, or on their way to a date as a form of coke? Those songs do not. Enemies on Ultima is just covered in trash and dirty underwear. She's either a nurse or she's either an RN or you know, she was breaking into rape.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Got no visual.
I kind of like it. I like that they're being honest.
What the hell? Go for a headshot. Anyone copy? Still looking. No sign of any perk. Sir, stop that. Stand still! Oh, oh!
Fuck. This game's a bunch of bullshit.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The military.
Breaking the mask. What the hell are you talking about?
Good to go.
Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Hey, security guy. Hold up just a minute. Hey, hold it, stop! Wait a minute, I'm on fire. What the hell? What the... Oh, you son of a... Special forces are here. Game is over. No, please.
Fuck.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The military.
Breaking the mask. What the hell are you talking about? I was just at the security station.
You gotta be.
You kind of feel like they should just stay in their lane regardless. They're allowed to do whatever they want, right? They're allowed to support whatever they want. But your preference would be for them to shut up. Yeah, I think that's a totally fine preference. Like, I'm not saying that they can't do this. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with doing it. I'm saying that I would never do it because politics is done. Yeah, politics. I normally wouldn't even mention politics, but the caption on Julia Louis-Dreyfus's video was so bad. I had to write out pretty unstable screw up. My only defense for myself in this regard is that when I curse, I'm doing so because I genuinely feel it, not because I wrote it into a script or a presidential person. Another celebrity that got more call out was Dave Bautista. Everyone is saying Dave Bautista got soy. He's total soy boy now. He's lost all his muscle. I will say, Ronco, I will say, I need you to be careful. When Hollywood has used you up and is done with your toxic masculinity and then instructed you to do their bidding in a feminine friendly form. More.
Munitions depot. That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
For rapping Lose Yourself on the campaign trail. I can't watch this. He issued a cease and desist letter to Vivek for rapping Lose Yourself, which personally I thought was cringe, but you have your own opinion on that. Well, now Obama has performed Lose Yourself at another Kamala rally in Detroit. Let's take a look. Super Guy CRT said congrats Mary on the promotion. I'm not sure what you're referring to. We're just doing what we believe thus far. Okay, everyone step back. Fire in the hole. Hey, yo.
Stand by to stand by. Let's see. Sorry, mix another batch of gel. This time, add another 5% of nitroglycerin.
Sure thing, Sean.
I need the mixture to be precise. Contents of the seed.
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
Do you think that Hollywood is beholden to politics or politics beholden to Hollywood? I think that...
I got eyes on Tango. He's right there. Okay, we're looking for a shooter. Go, go. We got a live one. Heads down.
Fuck. I do this.
Or they're doing it for PR reasons. A lot of them are just true believers in what they're saying because they're deranged, and it is a symbiotic relationship that we see here. It's disgusting. Let's read some super chats. With that being said, Sam's for Seamus said, Brett and Mary, we love this show and we'll be heartbroken if we can't watch, and by watching we mean having the show on in the background. JK, LOL. Except we need some type of merch that still is the beauty of the show not actually being watched. I think the stealth hoodie is actually perfect for that. We need something that's like literally like it's a PCC but it's just one ear, because you're listening in one ear. That's fine. We're happy to be your background noise. Shady Wilder said I wore the hoodie to work. It's usually freezing. The air conditioner went out, so now I'm slowly melting as I sit next to AV and media servers. Well, you're still repping the brand, so we thank you for that. Flying Toast.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
They lost me. Like when she went to college and they all stuff and they came and got her like, oh, you have to be Black Panther. So this is already terrible. This is already terrible. Then the underwater people come up and whoop everybody ass. They I actually like the water. Ever since we started paying attention to politics, when I watch a new show or a movie, I can realize how political it is. Like it's like insane. Like
that's what really bums me out because I think conservatives, people on the right, never did enough to defend what was good, but they did a whole lot to complain about what was bad. So, he's referenced as Marvel.
What are you talking about? Oh, just at the security station.
I watched budget made $300 million, and that was it. Smash it. Now they do like $100 million Marvel and makes $1 billion, $2 billion. But the first Captain America movie, it's like a conservative dream. He's about a guy who wants to fly away to the army serve his country. And we didn't get a bunch of videos of conservatives being like, this is the best movie, this is the best we want for our kids. The second Captain America is where he realizes the government is corrupt, created by evil people who are going to weaponize the power of government, and he goes and gets another really important message in what it means to be an American for the revolution of this country, the founding documents, standing up for the people, and things like that. Conservatives didn't come out and realize what a great message, and the communists were bad. Basically, like Winter Soldier was a remnant of the communists.
Yeah. Red Man.
But then what ends up happening is the woke activists get into Marvel, and you can see it happen right after Infinity War. From Infinity War, after that, they made Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel came after that.
They made Thor weak.
They made Thor weak and fat. Yeah.
Love and Thunder. Oh, that was cool. They talk about that. I love Thor. And I watched the last one. I can't believe that.
This flipping of what happened in this decade-long, multi-billion-dollar franchise, and then seemingly within a span of like a year, you can see when the woke leftist activists came in, Thor got fat. They made the Thor where Jane becomes Thor, and was like, what, Captain Marvel? Like, let me just say it, because I love bragging on it. Captain America. It's in 2010 or whatever they
Watch your six. We've got a casualty.
He's a scrawny guy who tried lying his way to join the army because he wants to serve his country desperately. He jumped on the grenade. He's a hero. He's granted powers. And I'm like, hey man, that's like a very pro-American message. Like, serve your country, right? Captain Marvel's story was she had got my powers. And then a man, Jude Law, puts an inhibitor on her that suppresses her powers, and then he keeps telling her, control your emotions. The end of the movie for Captain America, he sacrifices himself to defeat Hydra, the Nazis, and he gets frozen and he loses the love of his life. The end of Captain Marvel is she overcomes the man who was holding her back, embraces her emotions, breaks the inhibitor chip, and defeats him. There's no big, grandiose finale. It's not like she saves the universe. She literally just beats her commanding officer, who's a man, telling her to suppress her emotions. And I'm like, it made $1 billion because people like Marvel, but after that, everything started tanking. So, like, at the time when this was going on, I was trying to be like, no, like, I like this, like, I like Marvel, and then after a few movies, I was like, I don't want to watch more of these again.
Yeah, me too. I love the Marvel films like that. I didn't realize you broke it down perfectly, like, when it happens. In my brain, I couldn't realize when it happens, because I grew up watching it, you know? I remember going to the theaters, they're like, now I'm grown, I'm like, damn, they so when? But I wasn't a little, I didn't know. Like, Elon just exposed that, though, like, with the how Twitter was before, and then how Twitter is now. We had all that picture with all the girls, and then the picture of the men. Yeah, that's what it is. No, facts. I'm glad you pointed out how woke Marvel went, because I really love the first Black Panther. That's why me too. I was like, not even like, oh, this is a black representation movie. Just like the movie, the soundtrack. Everybody loves all the 3D. Yeah, I saw it 3 times. Yeah. So the second one, I was irate. I was sitting by my mom. I was talking in the theater. I kept saying stuff out loud. My mom was like, "You have to." Is that the one with the Yeah. I like that one. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was a good villain. That's a great villain. Yeah, absolutely awesome.
So let me tell you about the first Black Panther. The one people went nuts loving it. They called it a diverse movie. Despite like 90% of the actors in it are black. And I'm like, yo, it's not diverse. I got no problem with it being Black Panther with black characters. I thought it was really good. And a lot of people on the right didn't like it. They're like, no, it was terrible. I'm like, no, it was really good.
It's a great movie.
The politics of it is T'Challa, Black Panther, wants closed borders. Says we're not letting refugees in because they bring their problems. He literally said, he says if we open our borders to the refugees, they're going to bring their problems to our country with them. He was like very Trumpian, and it was from the perspective of an African nation. Then the Killmonger is basically like we should arm all black people and have them rise up and take control. He was an ethno-nationalist, and I'm like the politics of the first was actually pretty good.
Sean Run was in charge of operations. I don't get it. Why the fuck?
It was a bunch of nations, like a bunch of different nations. Like, remember when he got all the leaders, he rose them up, he had to go kill them. There's a bunch of different nations inside Wakanda, and they was all like their own thing.
Huh? You should not be sneaking around here, or anywhere for that matter.
He pulled, what is that? This is hard. Would y'all consider it like him dying and giving it to his sisters? I didn't do well.
you about wokeness. All right, the first thing is they could have brought back any one of the strong male characters to take the mantle of Black Panther. Like there were people challenging T'Challa to be the Black Panther, but they wanted the woman to do it. And so, right, like just because it isn't inherently like the apocalypse, there's ways to salvage that. But I'll tell you, the problem I have with when woke people take over is that I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say it. Woke people are super racist. You guys have seen the video of voter ID where people are with them, and all the college white kids are like all the black people. Oh, they can't.
Whoa, Jesus.
It's insane, right? You know what I mean? It's crazy because. But real quick, here's what happens with the second Black Panther. Okay, who's the bad guy? Number one, whatever, name one, right? How do they get in?
Oh, okay.
Under the river, right? Yeah. So the Mexicans come through the river to illegally enter. And so I'm watching this movie, and literally a bunch of Mexicans. You know, I'm not trying to be mean. So that's what happened. And then you shouldn't have to say that. Even not the one. The other one that could say. Not the one. Literally summarized the purpose. I didn't think about it. It's just ridiculous. It gets crazy. So in the beginning, the revenue called the Mexicans been underwater. They cross, they come through the river and up through the barrier of Wakanda, and then like Wakanda can't secure the water, whatever. And then they're like, how did they get in? I can't believe they entered Wakanda through our barriers and our Great Wall or whatever. They show how Wakanda opens the barrier. Okay, in Infinity War, which is before the second Black Panther, when they're like, open the barrier, like so you got the aliens attacking the Force 2, and they're like, if the aliens break through the barrier on behind us, we're screwed. And then T'Challa says, open section 7 or whatever. So Shuri hits a button and it opens up. The aliens all rush through and they fight them in a single file line. In the second Black Panther, how do they open the barrier? Black men are banging on bongo drums. That I'm like, they changed it, and I feel like it was like some.
Just cross your fingers that the damn thing doesn't fail again. Rose gets a lot of important phone calls. He gets mad as hell when the antenna's down.
Guess he and the boss should have thought of that before they moved HQ. Middle of friggin' nowhere. Of course reception's crap out here. We barely have an.
Holy shit!
Well, you're fighting on the beach. They're on the beach fight. He let it ride. He has wings on his feet because it's silly. He gets hurt, but that's not how she beats him. It turns out they discover that the underwater Mexicans. God, I'm not trying to be crass when I say this. It's literally what the movie's about. That when their skin is wet, it allows.
All suspicious behavior are under heavy scrutiny, sir.
I could not believe it watching this movie. She defeats him by drying off his back. Oh yeah. He's standing in front of the ship, and she presses his button, and it blasts his back. You see steam coming off. So the Mexican's back was wet. And when she blasts him with fire, and the steam comes off, he falls down weak and unable to fight. I was like, who the made this movie?
That is insane. But it is true. I never seen that. You want to know what's crazy? And that's what goes back to another thing. I want to know another thing that you point out. The underwater Mexicans came in through the dam, and they drowned all the people. That's all. It made me so mad. I was like, wait.
The thing about that movie was racist stereotypes.
What the hell?
I didn't realize. Me either. They put all the people in Wakanda on the ship, and the underwater Mexicans just pulled them off the ship into the water, and they was dying. They couldn't swim. They couldn't swim. Mexicans can't swim. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's why I hate that movie. So Captain America, though, so him handing the black guy the shield. That's pretty woke.
I have no problem with that. Huh. Like this is the thing. The left, like the woke people, will try and claim that the right is mad that Sam Wilson inherits the shield, and I'm like, why? Because he's black. I don't care. Like Falcon's an awesome character.
Yeah, he is.
So they don't like. And this is what I'm saying. When Captain America meets Sam Wilson, there's this really great scene in the second Captain America where they're jogging, and Captain America keeps running past him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "No, you don't." And he tries running after him. Like, who cares? Like, that the criticism is not that Sam Wilson's a black guy, but he inherits the shield. It is kind of sad that, like, you know, Chris Evans retires from the role or whatever. But the problem is the racism is like Wakanda Forever, the movie, making sure the character of Shuri is she's a genius, robotic technician, and she's super smart. Totally fine. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Trying to make her Black Panther. It's like, because they want a woman, you know, they're... this is the other thing they did with Ant-Man. That's right. You have Ant-Man. That movie comes out, everybody loves it. Paul Rudd's hilarious. It's kind of like a comedy. They tried making the second film, The Wasp and Ant-Man, and look at the cover. Evangeline Lilly, the woman, is facing forward, and he's behind her, looking over his shoulder.
That's obstruction. Get out of here.
Trying to be like, no male heroes, no white heroes, and they were trying to be like...
They had the 3-movie run with the women. They had Captain Marvel, they had Black Widow, and there was another one. Maybe it was the Ant-Man, the Wasp one.
Might have been. Yeah, well, I
3 women movies.
The Black Widow was not that good, and it's like nobody even remembers it. But Scarlett Johansson should have got a movie a long time ago. She's like the highest paid actress in the world. She's an amazing
Marvel too. Since the first Iron Man.
And so people were like, it's sexist they never gave her a movie because she's a superstar, and why didn't she have it? And I'm like, I don't know that I'd say it's like sexist or whatever. But
Maybe someday you'll be a real buddy.
To be a Black Widow movie at the beginning. Because everybody likes Scarlett Johansson.
There it is.
Yeah. But anyway, like,
Weird creature.
Yeah. Apparently they're making a new Blade.
Yeah. So what is it this time?
Go for a headshot, Kurt. Understood. Whoever points the shoots up, the choice is on me.
Fuck.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that...
Alright, I'm leaving. We're gonna be here shortly.
Okay.
With the baby, and then Nicole will be here. So don't come out. I'm not me come out, but don't go downstairs until Nicole.
Okay.
And it depends on like where you live. Like there's some people and they can live on, you know, like I don't know, like $30,000 or something like that. Maybe not 30, like $50,000.
Freaking the mask. What the hell are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
But if you're making $50,000 a year in some places in the country, that's enough. Average American says they need to earn $233,000 a year to be financially comfortable. Single? If you're single, that's a lot of money, man.
Good to go.
Shit. But in 2021, American workers on average make
Command, we got a psycho on premise. I heard that. Over there!
Yeah, that's probably true. And by the way, that's true of people that make $300,000 a year because they just spend money like idiots. They feel like we never moved financially. But that's like the fucking doomer shit. If a quarter of people think that they'll never be financially secure, that's awful.
Oh, okay.
Reloading! Cover me! Does anyone have a line of sight on the target? Get back! It's about to explode! Keep firing!
Fuck.
You can only save yourself, really. Yeah, you didn't cause this to happen, but still, you're the only person that can cause it to stop happening.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken...
hell are you talking about? I was just at the security station. Oh!
The cost of attending college has skyrocketed. The cost of purchasing a home has skyrocketed.
I know. I've seen people looking at houses, like, the price of houses now is fucking insane. It is nuts, especially here in Austin. Like, a lot of my friends have gotten priced out of Austin. They're not even living in the same city anymore. They can't even afford to live in the neighborhood they grew up in. This 25-year-old dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. I'm so pissed. Yeah.
But nowhere in the wage growth is up 15%, right?
Take a look at some of the most yeah.
The median monthly rent in the U.S. is $2,029 as of June 2020. That amount already accounts for over 46% of the American pre-tax income. But most U.S. agencies classify spending more than 30% of one's gross monthly income on rent as being rent earned. Meanwhile, the median mortgage payment for a 2,400 square foot house was $1,957 per month. However,
They need to have those pods that people live in. That's what they need to do. Like, yeah, they need to make those pods. If you voted for Biden, you have no right to complain. I mean, this was happening before Biden was in office. Like, this has been happening for a long time. Like, I understand you might not like Biden, and Biden might have made it worse. But the truth is that, like, how is it that Biden is this, like, super incompetent, like, person that, like, doesn't even know where he is, but he's also causing the economy to collapse? Like, I feel like the president probably doesn't have that much impact on this. I think this is something that's happening just economically in general.
a common rule of advice is spending 28% or less of your pre-tax income on mortgage payments. For the median gross monthly earnings, that translates to just $1,232.
As we talk to households and talk to consumers out in the real world, especially those, say, under 40, housing is the they have to pull out of a hat to, like, figure out how they're going to be able to make money to live for the next month. It's nuts, man. Americans are something else. Yeah, but you have to remember that the real problem is who's using what bathroom. And, you know, do men have it worse than women or not in dating? So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, that's the real problem. Not this. This doesn't matter at all. It's about who's using what bathroom, what color of furniture is, and, you know, like the gender thing.
Sean Rose confirmed death.
The real issue in the world.
Nicely done, 47.
Turning individuals having stability in their housing. And I think that people would underestimate that if you have uncertainty in your housing, it causes uncertainty everywhere.
Well, obviously, right? Because, like, if you lose your house, this is why you moved to LA. Let's look at that house. $2 million. I bet it's probably $2 million. Yep.
It's also the reason why cities have become more difficult. Americans said they will require more than $1 million in income to be financially comfortable in places like San Francisco, New York, and South Carolina.
Probably in San Francisco, they're right. I think the median salary in San Francisco is like $138,000. The average, it's $120,000. Okay, I mean, to be fair, guys, hey. I had it perfect. It was 136, not 38. Okay. Well, I was pretty close. I remember reading it. I read it 2 years ago. Okay,
So, as I was saying...
Now it's actually somehow gone down.
What?
I'm sure that's good.
We've seen some migration of mobility across the country. Some people that are living in a high-cost state like California or New York really want to sort of pack up and go to an area that's less expensive. And one of the ironies of that is those places that were cheaper before are now becoming more expensive.
More people are going to them.
Americans spend on average $690.71 every month, according to the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That amount accounts for 85% of the median take-home pay for average American renters.
And this is just like the money that people need to live, right? Not even like anything that they can do to enjoy or, you know, have for themselves or save or anything like that. Because, you know, for example, you're gonna have to pay for gas. You're gonna have to pay for, like, I don't think this took into account, was it just rent? Or was rent added into utilities? You have your phone bill. You have your internet bill. You have your car insurance. You have house insurance. Let's see, what else besides that? There's probably one more, right?
Huh?
Yeah, maybe like water. Like, yeah, I kind of had that as well. Like utilities, yeah. Like the amount of money that you have to spend is crazy, bro. Like you get that shit eaten up like it's nothing.
And over 82% for an average household. This is excluding
Okay, well, you look like you've done something you shouldn't, am I right?
Hey, nice disguise, buddy. Hey, good dance, baby.
Oh yeah, I had this. I finally had this happen. I went to Walmart and I bought something. I was buying things and I had in my mind, like mentally, it was going to be like $85 and it was $200.
You don't need to know that.
What?
I had like that happen. I've been off, yeah.
What?
Budgeting experts advise Americans to spend just 50% of their net income on essentials, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings.
Huh?
Yeah, Jesus.
You see that allocation shifting significantly where people are spending 75% of their take-home just on needs, which leaves very little for wants and very little for saving for your financial future. So
I think also, like, if people don't make enough money to where they can see a future of themselves being successful, they're not really motivated to try to push towards that happening. So, like, you have to give some sort of, like, path to salvation, right? Whereas, like, for a lot of people, like, I see this all the time, and it's like these, especially this is true with, like, Gen Z people, like, early 20s. You know, they get out of college and they get hired at Starbucks because that's the only place they can get a job. And, you know, they spend their whole life working, and then they have to spend all their money on making sure that they can keep going to work. And then finally, you know, you have like $35. But I can, like, I know that that's true, but I can also empathize with them on a personal level and see how much it sucks that it's true. So, like, it doesn't change the reality. Like, commiserating with somebody about the nature of their situation doesn't necessarily mean that you think that their situation is, like, completely unfair or unjustified or anything like that. Does that make sense? Because everyone can understand your job. Like, there's enough for everyone. Well, I mean, I don't know. But it's like, if you're not one of those people, it's not a surprise that you're going to be unhappy with yourself.
where you live and of course your income, many Americans really cannot meet that target allocation.
So much managing your financial life in America it is like you're doing from a fire.
Just cross your fingers that the damn thing doesn't fail again. Rose gets a lot of important phone calls. He gets mad as hell when the antenna's down.
Guess he and the boss should have thought of that before they moved HQ to the middle of friggin' nowhere. Of course reception's crap out here. We barely have indoor plumbing as it is.
And I'm going to read this right here.
Not a country boy.
Sorry, but what they're referring to is 75. It's not like they're only donating to Republicans or only donating to Democrats. They're playing the field. Like a good example.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
Neither Democrats or Republicans have any sort of
He's not here.
solution for what this
Anyone got a visual on tag?
So you're stuck in this, like, again, this, like,
It's me.
Like,
Apparently
this
there's a guy out there being a real pain in the ass.
Things are either going to be bad or worse. Well, that's not a very good premise, is it? Like, all problems are convenient for politicians. Exactly, yeah.
What's going on?
The two parties.
Command, do you copy? I'm at the location now, but I have nothing to report. Over. Affirmative. Moving on. Out.
Get in the area. I will not have any surprises.
One thing is that,
All right.
let me make sure I read this. It is not treating politics like sports. Do you think about Kennedy? Well, I'm not
Like
sure. I
this
never
guy,
look and see
this time it's for real.
what all he's into.
What's the
Like, I
problem?
follow him on Twitter.
Got
I
a
haven't seen
certified
everything.
Houston that
But
needs to
what
be
I'm trying to
addressed.
get at is that,
Any description on possible suspect?
Well, it could be you, for all I know.
The Republicans aren't trying to solve your problem.
They're trying to solve your problem.
Command, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear. Back to smoking and joking. Over.
No
sign of him here.
Like legitimate solution. That's why people like, for example, like Andrew Yang and like Bernie Sanders, and I mean even people.
I don't see him here. Orchard clear.
That's why these like kind of random candidates get so much grassroots support. Is because I think people realize that a lot of the politics is just
Orchard is clear. Moving on.
basically like making people feel like, well, at least I didn't get the bad ending, so I didn't get the worst ending, so now it's okay for me getting the bad ending. They distract real problems with fabricated soft problems. Yeah, they do. There's always like these weird soft problems that people get involved in. They're going to keeping the machine going on. Yeah.
They're just trying to figure out how to take this speed.
The Federal Reserve has implemented 11 interest rate hikes to combat inflation since March 2022. But more than a third of Americans said rising interest rates kept them from financial comfort.
Higher interest rates really can stand in the way of affordability for many activities or decisions that people want to engage in, and home purchases is sort of at the top of that.
Well, it's also like home purchases, like student loans are the worst ones. Like student loans and car payments are crazy. Like in my opinion, like if I had student loans and I didn't, like I wasn't really making a lot of money, I would never pay them. I would never pay them, and I would just let the money stack up and just assume that one day in the future there will be some sort of solution that will happen that I don't know what's going to happen. We don't. Never pay them. Fuck them. John Oliver just said student loan video. Yeah. Make college free. Well, fuck that. Go to college for money and then just don't pay it. That way you get both the best of both worlds. Been doing that since I graduated. So would you do the same with a mortgage? Well, no, because they can take the house away from you, but they can't take the diploma away from you. So you get to keep it and then just not give them the money. Like it's pretty simple, right? And so that's obviously what the difference is. They can. Oh no, they can. There are methods, but it's harder to do.
Better lock and load.
Buy a house that was, let's say, $375,000 2 years ago. Their monthly payment would have been less than $2,000. Now it's about $3,400, and it's the same house, right? The only thing that changed is the interest rate.
Purchasing $2,000 up to $3,400. That is fucking insane. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Your car is more expensive. It's more expensive to maintain the balance on a credit card. So the offers for a credit card, even for the best qualified individual, being at 20.5%, and other people are paying closer to 30%.
The cost of capital is going up very rapidly, and many of the toeholds we saw for lower income households was because they were having access to credit and to home loans and to other things in a relatively tight economy where they still had a good job market. The ability to access credit, both for small businesses and for households, is getting much harder as the financial system becomes more risk averse in that space.
Credit is essential because Americans don't have the savings to cover big expenses. More than 40% of Americans...
It's also like, I do think there's a component where people are not financially literate, and the reason why they don't have savings is because they waste their money. I think this absolutely happens. I know a lot of people that do this personally, and I think that this is true, but it's also not the whole story. So, like, there are people also, like, if you're spending all of your money, well, you don't have any money to save, right? It's like if you do the math of like interest on this, it's really not.
We only see them one at a time. So
rent's 10% of my
no, when you think you see the moon in the sky, what?
And so
weird.
Yeah, I think that there are a lot of people who just don't know how to spend money, and they waste their money on bullshit all the time. But I think also like for the amount of people, like this was my mindset whenever I didn't have a lot of money. I had the mindset of I'm not going to save money because I'm gonna lose the money eventually anyway. I'm never gonna be able to save money right now, so I'm just gonna spend it as soon as I get it and enjoy myself. And live in the moment.
Strange.
That was my perspective whenever I was like 22 and 23. I'd say, yeah, the bucket mindset, yeah, the YOLO bucket mindset.
Okay.
Because I think that people are more incentivized to save money whenever they can feel a tangible impact of the money that they're saving, and they can't actively, like, for example, like, it's okay to forego, like, some really cool things that you have, but it's like if you have to live like a monk, and you have to basically just, you know, not have anything that you like to do, you never get to never get to go out to eat, you never get to, you know, buy things that you like to do, you never get to go and,
Sir,
hang
please
out with your
behave.
friends,
You're drawing attention to yourself.
then what happens, you're just going to be tapping it. So whenever saving money just comes from, you know, you not being able to do anything you want to do, it's not a surprise that people aren't going to want to save money.
People that feel financially subjectively feel financially better. They need some amount of savings. A lot of financial planners say 3 months of your income. That's for many people
3 months worth of income. That's a lot of money. You think about that, right? So if you use the math that they have, and if their income, 3 months of income was $4,400, so then 3 months of that would be $13,000. What would that be? $13,200. So $13,200, and if you're saving at a ratio of, I think they said $500 a month, that would be over 2 years. It would take you over 2 years to have that money. That's crazy. That's not covering any emergency. Yeah, that's nuts.
So overwhelming. I think you need to think about it.
More than half of Americans today said they didn't have at least 3 months of emergency expenses.
I'm surprised it's not higher. I would assume it's like 70 or 80% of people.
Including 22% that said they had no emergency expenses.
Yep.
It doesn't take unemployment to really knock somebody out of whack with respect to their personal finances. If they're a mom.
Well, like if you get in a car wreck and you have to pay $4,000 to fix your car, or you have to pay $2,000 to fix your car, that completely fucks up your finances. Like, that's it. You are fucked.
Americans who say they cannot afford a $1,000 emergency expense and have to pay that from their savings.
The reality is, if expenses are routinely higher than your income, you are not going to be able to put away meaningful sums.
Well, obviously.
There are many, many households who do the verb of saving. You see money go into their account all the time. It just doesn't stay there because they are routinely hit with a need to grab that little bit of money and use it for some kind of income shock or unexpected expense, or even expected expense.
Well, because there's always things that can go wrong. Like, this is what I think people don't understand, is that, like, playing, living life whenever you don't have a lot of money is like playing a game on hardcore mode. You don't have respawns, you don't have, different types of rewards. It's like playing on solo self-bound or something like that. And, you don't have the battle pass, you don't have the premium battle pass. So, like, for example, if your mouse stops working, well, now that's $20 to buy a new mouse. And also, it's not $20, it's like $22 or $23, and it's not $22 or $23. In fact, it's actually like $27 maybe, because you have to go to and from the place that you buy the mouse at, assuming that you don't have Amazon Prime. And then you've got the $100, $150 that you're spending on Amazon Prime. And so there's all these other components that go into, it's like being poor. This is actually, I love this. Do you know the game Clock? Where you have to move the guy's, every single muscle in the guy's body in order to run? Clock, yeah, it's like this. Let me go ahead and I'll show you this. This is what being poor is like. This is what not having money is. Right here. This is it. And you have these other problems and these other issues.
Trespassing, please turn around, sir.
Mister, could you please stop? They don't even think about this. It's not even a factor. But whenever you don't have any fucking money, you gotta think about how you're gonna move your cows, how you're gonna, bro, this is you. This is you, bro, like, that's right there. See, that was an unexpected surcharge on, oh, jeez. Yep, there it is. See, your credit card not to go, oh, an overcharge fee? Oh, yep, there it is. Just had it happen, yeah, and the rich guy is driving past, yeah, it's not like he's playing a racing game. Bro, the rich guy is playing Forza Motorsport. He's driving by, he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. He doesn't see this. He probably runs you over. Yeah, so this is what it's like being like, I would say, like, not having a good amount of money. Like, not being super poor, but, like, not having a lot of money. Any little
charge you may have to pay each month for having an account open at a specific financial institution. How to avoid monthly maintenance fees in 2024. Oh my God. If certain requirements aren't met, maintenance fee requirements. What are checking account monthly account fees? Okay, here we go. I guess this must be one of them. I'm just going to pull it out for an example. But typically it ranges from $5 to $35 a month. Oh my God. Why do they charge it? Because they can. There it is. So if you don't have any money, they charge you money for not having any money. Isn't that cute? And also, like, here's another factor, is that if you have a lot of disposable income, it's easier for you to buy and spend money on things for a large point in the future. So I'll give you an example. If you can buy, like, let's say, like, oh, this is not a good example in practice, but the theory is good. A World of Warcraft subscription.
Jordan Cross.
You have to pay $15 a month for a WoW subscription. But if you can pay every 6 months, you pay a larger amount of money, but each individual payment is cheaper. So if you look at the total amount of money that you spend, it's only like
What's this I hear about a training
$12, whereas it's $15. So poor people don't have the amount.
Sorry, sir, you don't appear on my list, so you need to go.
By a ram or something? Team trains with
Order to purchase large, like bundle deals, like for insurance or something like that. So they're stuck paying the one-time, like, premium payments rather than making the long-term, higher value payments.
I guess old Bert has
And, like, there are a lot of other examples of this that happen. I'll think of some more.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you do not have clearance. Turn around, right now. That's it. 1 foot in front of the other.
Like that, car insurance, car insurance is like that as well. And almost everything is like this. What's your opinion on banking system in general? I mean, I don't know. That's too big of an idea. I don't think I'm educated enough to have an opinion on that, to be honest. I don't know enough about the topic. Shopping at Costco, you can afford 1 can of corn, but whenever you pay overall less for 12 cans, yeah.
36% of Americans said they had more credit card debt than Americans savings.
Oh, yeah. I know that. 37%.
A balance of $96,000.
Let loose on that hippie. Get it! Shoot him!
Not worth the hassle.
Yeah, maybe this is just mortgages. Maybe they had to get a box of tissues while they were at an emergency room. Could be either one.
Come on! You there? Sounds like some fighting's going on.
What kept that for financial security?
Yeah, it's a way of channeling some of our financial resources, and that would be a very effective tool.
Come in, Command. Got a body.
Cards that have rewards, for example, but if you're not paying that principal or debt off within the billing cycle, that's when those double-digit percentage and that can then exact control on the other aspects of your personal finances.
Well, it's like things get out of control. Like, I remember one time me and my friend thought it would be a good idea to roll tires down the driveway. Just, it is what it is, right? We thought it'd be a good idea just, roll some tires down the driveway. And I remember we thought, like, we had the tire at the top of the driveway. make a lot of money, letting people borrow money on interest is a great way of making a lot of money because it's basically a fucking scam. It is. It's so much of a fucking scam that Muslims are like, this shit, no, it's illegal. Usury is fucking illegal over there. You can't even do that. And so that's the level of a scam that, like, I think that Americans are just so used to just, oh yeah, for sure that's the way it is. What's the amortization? Amortization is the cost of a large purchase being budgeted out over the lifespan of the usage of that purchase. So, like, for example, if you're buying a car every year, you want to pay it like 12 months, right? That's what an amortization is in Toronto. Yeah, isn't that depreciation? It is, yeah. Well, it's like, it's basically like the way that you're spending money on something. Amortization also, I think, usually has a...
Sir, you're trespassing. Please, that's good, sir. Keep going.
That's what happens. And so, like, you start spending money, and then you lose control of the money, and then that's it. You never get it back. Like, that's what happens to my mom, for example. Yeah, like, that happened to my mom. Like, she basically had a credit card, and then the interest for that debt just kind of got compounded, and it got added up more and more and more.
Go check that out. Move. Roger that.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Very bad. Credit card debt is fucking evil? Yeah, it is. We're a finance company in Australia, and we also own Islamic loans, the same crap, but they smell with different smell agreements. I don't know what the details are with that. I have no idea. But the point is that people usually, like, have debt get away from them. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna put a whammo on this guy!
And the reason why is because people are so stupid nowadays. They're more focused on whether the person that in that one bridge had the COVID vaccine or not. So you have, like, somebody drives a boat into a bridge and the bridge collapses, and now everybody's thinking about, well, were they vaccinated? And this is where the dialogue.
Moving into investigate minor disturbance.
So this is what the problem. There was one tweet. It's one tweet, you're right, but there's a lot more people that think things that are just that stupid. It's an example. You're right, not everybody thinks about that one stupid thing. But
I got you.
If you put all the stupid things together, you've got a lot of people thinking about a lot of stupid things. And was he vaccinated? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to figure it out. Not just one tweet. Yeah, that's what happened.
Forced to go rogue. Hunted from within. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Pre-order now.
Yeah, I don't think that people, like, at least in the U.S., I think that this problem has to get, like, way worse because culturally, I don't think that there's a solution for this problem. Because people are so fixated around, like, these, like, weird wedge social issues, like, for example, like, transsexuals or,
Got a body here. Stand by for further information. Out.
Or not. Or, let's see, what are some of the other, like really silly ones? Like acceleration. Yeah, like I'm trying to get to accept that, yeah, these are distractions, right? And it's not that these aren't problems. It's not that they're not real. It's that when you can't afford to
Start digging another grave.
it doesn't fucking matter. Now people are getting fixated on that, and they're not thinking about things that are positive to actually be fun. Something they'll rock the boat and be alright, yeah, sure. Materialism is a huge part of culture. I think so too.
Hey, you, guard. Wait just a second.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, you, stop.
casualty here. Over.
Like, tell us. It's like people will spend money just to go out and make it seem like they're spending money. It's kind of like these, tipping culture, right? Yeah, they're going to tip a lot of money whenever they shouldn't be doing that. Now, what exactly is materialism? Materialism is that, so basically, a lot of consumerism is built around telling you that you are a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. If you have 983 pieces, and those last 17 pieces are in Sears. Those last 17 pieces are in Target.
Yeah, enlighten me here. Do we have a description? Could be you for all I know.
Man, I got nothing to report from my current look.
Yeah. The fact that many Americans are living in financial insecurity poses a big risk to the economy as a whole.
There's a reason why we measure. I just saw the Dollar Tree was. Look at this.
Dollar Tree raises max price to $7.
Up you go. Man up, okay? Come on.
I remember going to Dollar
Securing
Tree.
crime scene and establishing perimeter. Out.
Guess how much it was?
Understood. Understood.
Unfortunately, he got away.
You could never imagine how much it was. It was a fucking dollar. A max price ceiling of $5. They are increasing the price cap. And this is what the issue is, right? $5 to $7 is $2, right? No, it's not. It's 40%.
Engage! Man, not in the area. Standing down.
And you start spending $2 more here, $2 more there, and eventually, you take enough little bites out of something, and it's gone. And that's what it is. 40% isn't a nickel or a dime. Well, it's $2 though, right? And you think to yourself, well, $2 isn't that much money. Well, yeah, it's not. But whenever everything is $2 or it started at $5,
Sir,
now you've got
watch out.
It's nuts, man. Dollar Tree is $7 fucking dollars.
What the hell are you doing? Let go of the body. Enjoy your.
Dispatch. Someone's down. Investigate.
So, well, that's not really going to happen. Like, they're not really going to figure anything out about that. It's not, they're not.
If you did this, you bet.
It's not going to happen.
For example, Social Security is the bedrock of most people's financial security and retirement. It's not the only source of the retirement income.
Tell me right now,
Or then, ready to engage. I'm gonna sting you and use as a fucking wedge and this way of it.
Fuck.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up a...
Yes and no. So, it is money that you paid in, but at the same time, if you are alive long enough, you are getting more out of it than you paid into it. And also,
Freaking mask. What the hell are you talking about? It was just the security stuff.
At a interval after it's allocated in the most effective way is effectively what all taxes are. That's the way it works. Like, this isn't like a gotcha. That's the way it works.
And
Socialism. It's not that nobody says that. That's a bad argument. It has to be, or people wouldn't spend the money to do it. Because they're stupid. Absolutely. That's why we have forced payments for roads. Because if we didn't have forced payments for roads, you know what would happen? Is that the only people who would want to pay for the road that were on their street would be the other people
Sean Rose in charge of operations? I don't get it. Why'd the boss pick him? Why not Raynard?
The way I see it, Reynard's a lone wolf. Berg's too specialized.
That's what it is. Our body is. That's why this problem's happening too. Our body. Just, you know, for-profit insurance companies, people are taking millions of dollars. And he's also probably not the only person that's getting paid a lot of money in that company.
Figure all in terms of what employers can offer and what price they can afford it. The household's willingness to work toward financial security is also important.
Probably the answer here is I think that everybody would work towards financial security if they thought they could get to it. But people don't work towards it because they are, like, there are a lot of people that are not stupid. They understand math, and they see how the math adds up, and they realize it's never going to happen. So they don't even do it. I think people will work towards it if they feel like they can, or at least a good number of people will.
The solution has to be arrived at the macro level,
What the
as well as that
fudge?
household level. And so at some level, we all need to try to own our own financial success by managing our money as well.
Strange.
Financial advisors say the first step is to have a clear goal.
Hey, you! Stop sneaking around!
When do you want to retire? What do you want to do for others?
Okay,
Break
look,
that
it's
down.
very I'm a big girl. I can handle myself for you. All right? Thank you.
Where is your money going? And then make sure the budget that you have aligns with the goal that you wrote down. If you say you want to retire early, are you saving more to retire early? If you want to put your children through college, if you want to be debt free, are you paying more on your student loans? Are you paying more on your credit cards so you can be debt free? Make sure that your budget aligns with your goals.
There are actually millions of people struggling. It's not something that people want to focus on.
Oh, it obviously isn't enough. I mean, it very clearly isn't enough. If it was enough, nobody'd be talking about this. Fucking obvious it's not enough. So, the thing is that, and this is the problem with iconic conversations about this, is that there are people that basically say that, like, this is all society's fault, which is true in a lot of cases. But there are also instances, and I've seen this myself, of a lot of people who are the product of their own bad decisions. And, you know, I've seen them grow up, I've seen them, like, decisions they've made over their life, and, you know, really they're in a bad place because they're bad at making money or spending money, or sorry, bad at managing money or spending money, and they just do stupid things, right? And so, the truth is that both of these things are accurate. Rich Streamer telling chat how to? I mean, yeah, I think it's true. I mean, I've known this for years. Yeah, I mean, of course, like, you guys know people that are like that have money problems because they're bad at spending money? And it's like, you would know that if they just did, yeah, I mean, like, what are we talking about? It has nothing to do with being a streamer. Like, this is common sense. Everybody knows somebody like this. So, a lot of people have no money education. Yeah. You get 4 years of basic income. Yeah, I also drink soda. I'm sure there's two things that always more than the universal basic income comment.
Hey, I'm sorry, buddy.
What I'm saying is that
Stuff
like, a lot of people just don't like saving money because they don't feel that they just don't like doing it. They like the instant gratification of spending all their money. And I think the truth is that it might not be necessarily like your fault what position you're in, but it's only going to be your fault if you end up in that position.
Not another
right?
one.
If you end in that position.
Really, this is a disgrace.
This is the case, but I don't know, like, there's nothing else you can really do about it other than vote and try to improve your own life on a personal level. That's it.
Have to deal with this in different ways.
We never telling people how to not be poor. Well, I'm curious, so what part of what I said isn't true? I want you to give me an example of something that I said that isn't true. You're poor because you eat breakfast. Yeah, well, what was it that I said? He's emotional because of stress. I think he's probably being emotional too. Yeah, is the word supposed to tell us how to be poor? I mean, like, it's about, like, I just want to have I want to see an example. What is it? Because I know that I'll get comments like this, so I figured I'd address one of them right now. Yeah, I'll give you a minute. This will probably take 5 minutes for him to explain it. I'll just finish the video.
You do is just acknowledge that and deal with it and not try to avoid it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. I think in general this is becoming a bigger problem for a lot of people. And it's actually crazy for me to see how hard it is for average people to like make just basic payments. Yeah, it's really, really bad. And I figured I'd talk about it because like I haven't really talked about this stuff like all that much. Let's see, I think this person responded, millionaires buy houses they don't live in they don't live in to drive the housing market up. So like what part of that, like what does that have to do with what I said? Yeah, I'm really confused. Like, what does that have to do with what I said? I'm trying to figure out, like, where you're going with this. Like, what are you trying to say? What's your argument here? Like, what is this? Because, like, what I'm hearing is, like, this even makes sense to me. Your money makes money, ours doesn't, so it's easy for you to say, don't be poor. What? So let's go back to your original comment. Telling people how not to be poor. What did I say that was inaccurate? Because I clearly said something that you think is inaccurate. Give me, like, what is that? Of course it doesn't make sense to you. Well, the reason why it doesn't make sense to me is because it doesn't make sense to anyone. Does what he's saying make it, like, does it make sense to anyone?
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Yeah, like, what is this? It's just an angry boy Vincent. I think that's what's happening. What's the last time you were poor? A long time ago. So you're accusing me and saying that I'm wrong, but you can't even explain the thing that I said that you disagree with. I think I said everything like this is accurate, like this is true. Like what does it have to do with my perspective? Like either something's true or it's not true. You could be a billionaire or you could be homeless, and it's still a stupid idea to spend money on Supreme. Like, what are we talking about here? Exactly a long time ago? Do you have a point of view,
Now move to
or are
grid
you
figure
just,
state 2175.
Target is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah,
Over.
This is the mindset of these people.
Come in, Command. I'll copy.
So I gave you the ability to respond to something that you were disagreeing with. And you can't even explain what you disagree with. You don't even know what you're thinking. I'll give it like one or two more, then I want to move on. Because this seems like saving money is not going to pay off student debt. What did I say about student debt? What did I say? What did I say about it? You said to save money. Do you think saving money is a bad idea? Do you think saving money is a bad idea? Do you think you shouldn't save money?
Sir,
your solution is
trying to hide.
Solution. Then what is the solution?
Hey, listen,
Then
guys,
what is the
I
solution?
appreciate your time.
Gender, what is the solution? What should you do?
Alone time.
Yes,
I've
your
got
debt's
a
going to increase because of it. Interest
not
is
easy
less
to
than the debt percentage.
Okay?
That not always, but it depends. So what's your solution? I'm getting dumber just reading this. Yeah, and this is the mindset of these people. I think that really, I mean, there is a stupid tax in life, and the dumber you are, the more you pay. And I think you can see that right now. This feels like a 14-year-old on the internet. I think that, 85 in his name, he could be 38 or 39.
Graves is down.
So, yeah,
Excellent work,
it's like
47.
if you're still thinking like this at 38, it really is. I'll tell you this, right, is that people like this are always going to have, like, this is probably what he's going to say, problem with, like, people buying houses. Well, you can't stop other people from buying houses. This is what I was telling you guys about, how, like, everybody tries to external, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know a solution? I would be a billionaire if I had that answer. Well, maybe you should think about that. Maybe you should think about, like, how can you solve your own problems?
Where did he go?
Let me give you some advice. Nobody's going to come in and ever solve your problems. No one's ever going to solve it. No
thought we had a situation.
From this other thing, like nobody gives a shit.
I don't need this shit. Let it go.
Like let's be honest.
Drop it now. Fire at will. Contact nines at the...
Fuck. Makes no sense. Fucking coming, bitch.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, you gotta make a lot of fucking money. That's it. Make a lot of fucking money, and then try to get an interest rate that's low enough, and then buy the house. Like, it's really just that simple. Yeah, save your fucking money. The truth about 7 out of 10 games. Why is every game a 7 out of 10? You wanna know why?
Freaking mask. What the hell are you talking about? I was just at the security station watching the feeds. There's this...
You gotta be. Are afraid of getting really bad reviews with popular studios. Man, that's the Matrix. Here's the thing. Is that the Matrix was real. IGN gave Death Stranding a 6. So let's take a look.
Up and running.
It's in all of my waking hours. It's everywhere. Another games journalist has given another video game 7 out of 10. I'm never deciding whether that's fairly common, actually. There is, like, a pretty good reason for it. It's not necessarily a good reason. I'm not trying to follow this reason in any direction. It's just a reason that you see 7 out of 10 as being common. To the extent where we now sometimes refer to 7 as, like, an average. Which is weird, but allow me to explain. First, if you don't know me, sometimes people meme on me for mentioning this, but you'd be surprised the amount of people who comment on my videos who don't even know what my current job is and assume that I'm a full-time YouTuber, let alone a job I used to have, so that's why I sometimes say it. Turns out, people don't know stuff. And I used to work at IGN. I was a writer there for 3 whole years, which makes me exceptionally qualified. The most professional, lauded source on the internet, educated to such a high degree. The one person on the planet equipped to tell you that step 1 before we get into the rest of this video is somebody else.
And who might you be? I don't know you. Hey, you!
Explain why 7 out of 10 is so common and
What's with the security guard, Kyle?
Not exactly. Skies.
Call it out. Yeah. No,
This is security!
Hey, freak! Drop that!
Ready? Oh, no, you don't. Drop the rifle right now.
I used to be that fucking guy. It's just some fucking guy who has an opinion on something. That's all a game review is. The fucking guy who writes the review is no more or less qualified to have an opinion on any other.
Nice and him down. You don't get it off.
Search the area nice and tidy, gentlemen. Find your blind spot.
Acknowledge.
Nothing. It's clear. Man, I'm here now and the area's clear. Over.
Yes, sir.
In the order. Clear. What are you waiting for? Flush them out!
Big Cat, I've arrived at the location and it looks clear.
Work up to the CCS double time. He's losing blood. No eyes on sight. I'll trust him out. Get a new visual track and work.
He's on my 12 o'clock. Engage! Get the alarm! On it! Shortbird! Loud and clear, sir!
What's up?
I don't see him anymore! Move to better position! To the shed!
After I die. On that very stone.
Move in! Watch the punk out! He's there! Over there! Engage! We'll come. You know where he is! Go get him! In the shed! Surrounded!
Grenade. Grenades. Fuck. You wanna play these board? You play this board.
What should I press? What should I press?
Do you wanna play this board or do you wanna play an easy board?
Hmm?
Do you wanna play this board or do you wanna play an easier board?
This one.
Okay. Here we play.
You play? Yeah, wait. You start a mission?
Yes.
Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause.
Huh. It's worked so hard, you're probably gonna die very soon.
Who needs stealth when you have a gun? Well, how do I get weapons?
You kill people who pick them via triangle, bro.
Okay, how do I get the weapons?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Up on their control pad.
Okay.
I understand how they want to define this.
Press L, go press back. Press L, go back. You can select now. Press up.
Up. Ah. No. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to. How do I use it?
That's part where you have to be behind somebody.
Oh.
You choke them out.
Times they think a 10 out of 10 is a perfect score and it's a perfect game. For ideas, for example, a 10 does not mean perfect, it just means a masterpiece because no game is perfect. And maybe also, it's like your own because that's the less than perfect video game. Unless you have anything bad and you're the frontier, all your favorite characters are there, you get to play with all
Okay, I'm just gonna cap until everyone's dead. Any other way to destroy them? Kill them? Oh, wait, first. Oh, reload. Die! I already did. I ran out of ammo.
Because, to be honest, assigning a score to however many thousand words you were
What do I do?
Press R2 if on, yeah, press R2 if my ammo.
Okay.
He's not here. Trigger that goddamn alarm. I'm under attack.
I can explain. It was all him.
Yes.
It was him, not me. Him.
Don't play use your board?
What?
Don't play use your board?
Yeah.
That's where the complaints really come in. It's that, for example, like game reviews, like hold priority and care about things that an average player doesn't care about. And I think that that's really where the issue is with the 7 out of 10. Because a lot of these games really aren't a 7 out of 10. Like, I can't see a universe where, like, and I think, like, really, if you take a step back and you ask yourself, what purpose do game reviews serve? And you think about it, right? What is the purpose of a game review?
Don't play the beginning board, the first board?
Okay.
It's the storyboard?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Or sex.
Yes?
That's always do your objectives.
Do I play or... Do I play...
Objectives or no you want to do.
So do I do that or that? That?
First, yes. For sex.
I am.
Highlight for sex.
What?
For sex.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
You know nothing about ratings? The number one reviewer gave Concord an 8 out of 10. I know, it's just crazy.
Welcome to the agent program, Initiate. We're waiting for you inside. Follow the lights, please.
So, like, for example, a game like Star Wars Outlaws getting an 8 or like a 9 or a 7 even. This is very clearly a massive disparity between what the customers think. And that's what's the problem.
As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception.
This? I guess.
Use your instinct now
Why,
to
why?
sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your
What do
target.
you do?
I have no idea.
First one.
Hey, did you go and watch one of those fancy French circuses lately? Sorry, sir. Oh, no, buddy. You're not coming through here. Sorry.
Sir, you heard him. You can't be here.
It really just makes sense, right? Is that a lot of reviewers, and this is just like a problem fundamentally with like the meta of what
That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly.
you want to make a lot of reviews and you want to write a lot of reviews because those reviews generate ad revenue and they make
Really, Initiate? That was not your target. You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate.
You can drive the body by pressing over.
Before you move on, I suggest you hide your tracks. You have a much greater chance of success if your actions go undetected. The toilet should do the trick.
You know, the guys go open doors. And then two bodies can hide in there.
What?
Only two bodies can hide in there.
That's it. I probably was taking news from it. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna pretend it's not there.
All of them said there weren't any women in the game, but there's
Blah,
women
blah, blah,
all
blah.
the time in Act 4. That is all about it.
This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal.
Games that every other human who has a job that is not in the games industry be they're allowed to play games of work. So
Hold
like, by
on.
default, they have
That
more
mechanic
powers
with his
than
back
they
turned,
which
he's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise, so stay out of his line of sight. You're in. Well done, Initiate. Right, now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area.
Huh. You don't waste any time, do you? I suppose on a boat like this, there's always
Norfolk arrives. Sure.
I must say, really impressive.
It's a lot coming.
To be expected. This private deck is off limits for mechanics. If assimilation is the name of your game, you'll need a better disguise.
Let me just save. I'll just do some anything to I saved.
What have been compromised? Try and lose them and change your disguise.
Get the principal to our safe place. Move it, goddammit! I'll stay and teach this punk a lesson.
I couldn't explain, it was him or him. Not me, it was him.
He runs like his attackers.
Mission training. This operation originally took place in Sydney. The target was
Actually
Calvin
does
Ritter,
it.
infamous cat burglar, also known as the Sparrow. You will need to infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate. As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
It becomes complicated when you realize how many games
You can't walk through here. Turn around and go back.
And that's kind of the point.
Listen to him, Baldy.
Actually baseline average, and it makes sense that most of the scores that are going to be above 5 because in comparison to the amount of video games that
That
come
mechanic
out,
is
the
in your
AAA
way.
games that people are playing, the games that are popular enough
Sneak up
to be talking about
and subdue him quietly.
review about them are going to be
If you shoot them on the head, you're in their suit.
What?
If you shoot them in the body, you ruin their suit.
You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate. This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on. That mechanic with his back turned? He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight.
What the? No, it's totally fair compared to everything else that you've played, but if you compare it to the games that oh my god! Come out, it has holy shit! Most games that release have one song, they have maybe two inputs, they have very few mechanics that just
Suspect back there!
I already.
If you want, it locks on the snap lock. To the body, it's aimed at the.
Welcome. As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you. And identify your target. That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly. put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant
That's what really matters at that point.
than others. Not bad, me shit.
If you're grading on a curve, which is what she's saying.
This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. You have been compromised. Try and lose them and change your disguise.
Go, Command. We got a possible shooter.
He's trying to find some that change his outfit.
Nothing here yet.
I need backup here!
And you press O by it as if you press it by a wall, you hug the wall. And if you press it by like a pillar, you're gonna hide behind the pillar.
Central,
Target spotted. Repeat, target spotted.
It wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Welcome to it. As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target. That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly. You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad initiate. Right. They won't find him anytime soon.
The art is not great, but it works. 7 out of 10. Next, we have Zool Dungeons. I have no idea what this is. Trap? Zool? Not enough.
This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on. That mechanic with his...
What's the timer for?
Back
You're
down.
on pass
He's what we call
and
an enforcer.
What?
He knows his crew and
You're
he'll
on
see right
pass
through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight.
What?
You're in.
You're
Well done, initiate.
pass and you're going to
Right. Now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the VAR area.
It's okay. If this is what Mr. Dot looks like, I would
Hey, would you mind? A little privacy, please? Oh, no, please!
What do I do? What do I do?
I like the music. I feel like this one's pretty good. You know, it's something I can see myself playing for a super long time.
You said.
How do I? How do?
It's really just arrow keys, which means you can
You said a snack.
Yes, but how do I get him as a disguise?
You can't get disguise. He runs out there, you're going to work fast. You're going away. So we're going to inventory drop it.
That is your target. Fortunately, with witnesses. I suggest you follow him. See if you can't isolate him.
R1 runs
You've
over.
been compromised.
I still got it done. I still won it, but I still killed him.
As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of
You
enhanced
can play
sense of
this game
perception.
with Fortnite if you want.
Use your
What?
instinct now to sense
You
the
can play
position and
Fortnite if
movement
you
of
want
people
to.
around you and identify your target.
AAA games are inherently a lot more complex than majority of the games that come out every day, so they are far, far, far more deserving of the top 5 part of that scale. The scale is not.
You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work though. People do
It's
tend to see
first one,
uniforms,
I'm
not
sorry.
faces. Be cautious though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad initiate.
Press R2 again.
You've been compromised. Try and lose them and change your disguise.
Roger that. Moving on to the location.
I'm sorry, but if that's the way it works, then your scale's broken. Yeah, it makes no sense exactly, yeah. So it's like you need to have it to where like there's a measured gradation so people can accurately be able to judge things. Because let's go back to the
Requesting assistance! We got a situation here!
what the game reviews is if game reviews exist.
Oh my god! Look out! There he is!
R2 slightly higher.
Hmm?
Press R2 bring back your run.
How do I put on another disguise?
You saw him in
Welcome
your whole
to
body.
advanced mission training.
You have to press X. But you
As
can't be
previous tests
damaged.
have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use
Only
your instinct now to
headshots
sense the
and
position and movement of
then
people around you and identify your target.
or if you kill him like this.
Panic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly.
To be fair, Diablo 4 was never a 2 out of 10.
You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious though.
Edit
Some people are more
over
observant
it's
than
alive.
others.
What?
Bad initiate.
Edit is hard over it, they're still alive.
Before you move on, I suggest you hide your tracks.
What?
You have a much greater chance
Look
of
at their
success
head.
if your actions go undetected.
I already killed him.
The toilet should do the trick.
You have to kill him.
Right. They won't find him anytime soon.
It's better if I kill him.
Why?
For us. Because, he's a waste of oxygen.
You're second that.
It's the oxygen that we need. It's just like, we need the oxygen that he's taking.
Hold on. That mechanic with his back turned? He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight.
Check the oil on the
You won't,
D60.
you won't,
Let me
you
know,
won't get
okay?
fussed over you going past and fast.
Better make a mental note to strap this thing down tight before we take off. Scratch.
Ride like this? Be a shame. My sister's husband's got a...
You won't get fussed going past and fast.
Try and lose them and change your disguise.
It's going fast. R2. You can guns be drawn quickly with fast.
Why do you need a scale? So why do you need to have a scale that's going to include games that you're never going to use?
I want all the through roads.
Like if you release like really popular games that do rise above, the schlock of majority of stuff that comes out, you would have a skewed perception of what the scale looks like.
Press step dive to run.
Different to the scale of some motherfucking guy based on just what you played, where reviewers often have
You see your gun?
Mm-hmm.
You see it right, that red That
Mhm.
makes sense. I mean, it's a big weapon.
They should just not touch those lower half gates at all, and then you could like have a scale. Not that they should, it's that they don't. They're not protected. They never have.
Man, I got nothing to report from my current location.
It's like,
Over.
if you're a game reviewer, let's think about this logically. If you're a game reviewer, you want to review the games that people want to watch reviews for.
You're in the skies.
Roger.
As for AAA games, they can be two separate things. But I think that
Man, I'm here now. The area is clear. Over.
You know, so Jack is behind high and everything like that.
probably easier to explain. No, a 0 or a 1 or a 2. They're the games that don't function. Diablo 4 made changes that negatively.
Like, people say that they
Man, I've
do.
arrived at the location.
Let's
and it
pull it
looks
up and
clear.
let's look at it right now. Let's look at the reviews. All reviews.
You see the guys the enforcers that recognize you.
Yeah,
You know.
I know.
7, 9, 6, 9, 6, 8, 7, 7, 8, 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7,
Are we clear?
8,
Clear and weapons hot.
6, 5, 8, 9, 7, 4, 8, 7, 5.
Central, I have arrived at the location and it looks clear.
5, 7, 9, 6.
Holy
7,
shit! I need help!
8.
Could I get some backup here, please?
5, 9, 8, 8, 8, 9, 8, 6.
Central, I'm here now and area is clear. Over.
You see what I'm saying?
Check everything. He's around here somewhere.
This goes all the way down to Space Marine 2. They're not reviewing these games. It's not happening.
Man, I've arrived at the location
So, like,
and
if
it
you
looks clear.
functionally took out the bottom 5 points, filter by rank. Well, this is by latest. All I want to show you guys is that functionally, anything below like a 5 doesn't exist. Very, very rarely do I see anything below a 5. There's like a couple of 4s down there. There's another 4 right there. The day before got a 1 out of 10. Yeah, but the day before was like an exception.
Central, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
So like they're not reviewing these games. So why does it matter so much?
Excuse me, sir, but you know what's going on here?
Giving some mode.
It matters because game reviews
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
as a
Clear?
This is too fast.
in a way that makes them hard to
This is too.
hard to like be able to like discern like what does this really mean. Now the tool doesn't work. Like that.
So Gamali comes in and steals stuff.
He's not here! Anyone got a visual on the target? Command, this is Red Leader.
Landing on the same number.
If you press L, oh, the wall.
I think the answer is absolutely not. You didn't make it.
Press A, hold the wall.
Shit, he's right there!
Got a man down! You're not dead, man! You can't be dead, man, please!
Load.
It was him, not me.
I remember like everyone in the office being like, not fucking
English.
at all. But it was from Joe Gilroy, who did not even work
Okay,
for
vote.
the